Let's do it!
Hello everyone,
I have been waiting for this.
Welcome to our bi-monthly meeting of Janusaar. We are ready to get going, and who wants to start us off?
Nathan showed emotions for the first time in ever.
There was a girl.
It was.
There's a girl involved. Girl.
That's the one sentence summary.
Yeah, there was a girl.
Isn't that always how that goes?
Yeah. We fought off a massive zombie horde.
Escaped from the fallen city of
Saberhagen.
Saberhagen. Yep.
Yeah.
Then we fought the undead, and that was the majority of the session. Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty great.
That all we want to add?
We met some new people, but we don't know too much about them yet, other than the girl, Losi, used to know Nathan before he met us.
Yeah, part of the guild that she started. And then they talked about what's happened since they split, and then what they've heard from home.
Can I also just say that my impression, this probably wasn't what was actually happening, but my impression when Losi showed up was Nathan's brain just shut off and like, girl. Alert.
Yes.
Of the opposite sex is near.
Amazing.
Okay. With the undead swarm defeated, you're given a long-deserved opportunity to lick your wounds. Zeke vanishes into the woods while Huck and Losi exchange a meaningful glance before the orc begins work unloading the cart. Losi turns to you all and touches her neck where the giant had grasped her before. I guess we'll have to sleep on the road. Say, you guys seem to know how to handle yourselves. Care to join us?
I'm always down.
Sure, I'll build a house.
Yeah, we're heading up to the capital anyway.
She actually will build a house, though.
Or I could just recast my hut thing, although I don't know how that would work.
She looks back to Huck. We don't feel very comfortable staying here any longer than we have to. We'll just get the cart up and running and we can be on our way.
Yeah.
Dana
Sounds
nods
good.
her head in agreement.
The bard makes haste towards the cart and takes on a taller position, holding her rapier upright and centered. She closes her eyes while she comes to herself, seemingly in the casting of a spell. You guys have anything to do in the meantime, or no?
I'm just gonna help in any way I can with loading this stuff up.
Yeah, you help Huck on the pack up some of the boxes, just like some crates that you put onto the cart.
I want to help load the cart as well.
And so you do.
I'll help a little bit, and then I want to get really, really drunk.
Yay!
Do I have a question? Do I still have reduced max health right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm still on 15 hit points. Cool.
Oh, yeah. I don't
When it
know what I'm
count-
at right now, because you said we got to rest at the end of last session, so I just did the whole resting
No,
thing.
you rested just before the zombie horde, not after.
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't really get to the after.
I changed it. I don't remember how low my hit points were.
I don't think I was...
Leave it for now.
I think I only took like 6 damage. I was fine.
Just leave it for now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Asravana, Dea, anything you want to do right now? Or no?
Nope, Daya's just quiet. Just trying to help pick up whatever she can, but she's kind of just avoiding talking to anyone, really.
Nirvana will also be trying to help
How would she help?
with her new buddies.
Oh, yes.
So you also, in addition, the 3-4 of you that are helping to load the cart, you have a swollen bloat trying its best to like pick up boxes, and a feral dog human hybrid thing doing its best not to nip your heels.
Chill.
So weird.
Deia's very perturbed by this, but she's trying her best to just ignore them.
Nathan looks over at the zombies and instantly starts trying to figure out how to improve this.
Make them less
That
gross.
was my first thought too.
Oh.
Anywho, it takes a couple minutes. Losi summons a fox the size of a horse that she lovingly refers to as Sprinkles.
Yes.
The
of
fox
course.
takes the position of like where a horse would be, and she reins it into the into the carriage.
Stop biting me.
She gets onto the roof. The cart has room for 9. The driver's seat taken by Huck. The roof has 2, 1 taken by Losi, and 6 in the wagon itself.
I'll hop up on the roof. I'll keep an eye out.
Alright, then
The rest
I
in
guess
the
I'll-
wagon, I guess.
I guess.
With the whipping of the reins, the cart starts to move, and you're given the opportunity to rest while it does so. You may consider the following a long rest.
Cool.
As you guys start to move on towards Ciceron.
Dope.
Cool.
Does the long rest remove the hit point
Yes.
reduction? Okay.
Awesome.
So we are fully rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Sweet.
And you are on the move, but you are like resting. You can consider this as normal. Is there anything you guys want to talk about it all in the middle of it?
Deia's gonna be looking at her book.
I'm gonna draw another picture of new zombies. I'm
Go
gonna
for
draw
it.
a picture of Azravana with her zombies.
Are you posing them at all?
Huh?
No, I'm just like looking at the zombies and
Oh,
I'm
you're
looking
just
at
drawing them.
yeah.
Okay.
Azravana could probably pose them for her.
Where are the zombies? Are they like just walking alongside the cart?
I imagine they would be. I don't think anybody wants them in the cart.
You're
That's
probably
a
right
fair
on that one.
assumption.
That's a fair
Yeah.
I'm
assumption.
gonna say, hey, Azravana, and I'm gonna have my pen and stuff out. Can I draw your zombies and then also you with your zombies?
Absolutely.
Cool. Is there a way you want them to be portrayed?
I'm not too picky about it.
Cool. I'll just draw them how they look then.
Make a performance check with those bonuses we gave you.
With my drawing bonus.
Yes.
Yeah. Do it.
Not on the.
I know.
Make sure.
Don't fight me.
I'm not fighting you. I'm just reminding. Shh.
11.
You do a pretty good job. They look as they are. It's a nice piece of art. You know, depending on the person that looks at it.
Cool. I'm gonna put that in my portfolio that I've been carrying around.
Yes.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna lean over to Osmond and just say, "Hey, you doing all right? You've been kind of quiet."
Osmond, who is kind of in the middle of just like writing, kind of just like lifts his pen up, or quill up, and looks over to Nathan. We'll see. And goes back to writing.
Cool. Well, I mean, if you guys are okay with it, and as Ravana decides she wants to, I can actually like try something out and stay outside of the car. I've got a trick I want to see if I can pull off.
You do so.
I want to wild shape into just a giant owl.
Oh, is that it? Just a giant owl?
So low key.
All right, you do so.
Cool.
You take the shape of an owl and you soar above the treetops. Roll perception.
Ooh. So in my wild shape, I keep my stats.
Nice.
So we'll use this one. No, don't roll off of the. 10.
That was a noise.
10?
Yeah.
You fly above the canopy. Like, the way the cart is, it's like you're below a thicket of leaves the whole time.
Okay.
You fly above the canopy and you can see in the distance the Great Wall of Ciceron.
Cool.
That reminds you, it's not unlike the Gates of Plautus, although a different design.
Oh. Yay.
Boy.
Good memories.
Aren't they,
Fond
though?
memories. Fond.
And so I'll just fly up there for a little bit. And then eventually I'll come back down.
Cool. Is that all you want to do during this rest?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine I'm just up having a drink with Lucy.
Oh, yeah. You and Lucy get fucking hammered.
Hell yeah!
She's with you. She has a goblet. You mentioned something about getting drunk, and she's just like, hold on a second, and gets you a second goblet. Like a wooden stein.
Lady after my own heart.
She pours this, this uncommon wine that you've seen, like, around in bottles.
Ooh.
She clearly likes the finer things in life. And it just goes down really smoothly, and you don't even taste the alcohol.
Praise.
That's dangerous.
Make a constitution check.
Praise. You got it! Oh wait, I'm proficient in these now. Yay!
I would hope you'd be proficient in holding your alcohol.
Well, no, I took a feat, and so now I'm proficient in Constitution saving throws.
Smart.
That's still not great. That's a 13.
I also got a 13.
They are equal amounts of drunk.
So you're both like having a grand old time. Stop. And you fucking pass out, both of you, like right next
Cool.
to each other.
Cool.
You see this, Nathan. Although you come back down from the canopy and all you see is both of them asleep right next to each other.
What spells do I have?
You motherfucker!
Hey, y'all are passed out. You don't know what's going on.
It doesn't make it
No.
better!
But Silas knows Doug.
Yes.
So, this is out of character. You motherfucker.
Shit. Nah, I don't have anything that wouldn't be,
Mean.
death.
Yeah. Let's
Almost like cast water breathing on them and then just did create or destroy water, but I don't feel like, yeah.
I feel like that would
but
affect
doing create or
everyone
destroy
in the-
water- Yeah, that'll affect everybody.
Yeah, so I'll just like fly really low above them and do like a loud who before I go back into the cart and shift back.
Perception, Zach.
So
Actually, no. Nathan.
would everyone in the cart hear this then? Like I would assume that he's
Yeah,
trying
you-
to
you
startle
hear out of
them,
nowhere
everyone.
Woo!
Dea jumps.
Roll intimidation.
So
Me?
we're not rolling
Yeah.
perception anymore?
No, never.
Okay, good, because that was a 4.
This
What's
is just gonna be a straight roll. We're using a metal die.
Was I...
Oh, that's a 9.
That's what I would have rolled had I...
Woo! And Lucy, like, stirs in her sleep a little, turns onto her side. Nothing happens.
Cool.
It was not effective.
Day was awake. It did startle her. Now she's just a little irked.
It's like I want to like do a loop, and then as I'm heading toward the back door, just like shift and like land inside the cart.
Ooh, style points. He looks really cool when he does it too.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Should he roll swag for that?
Nah, I'm not gonna make him roll swag. That was swag inspired. It was a good one.
Fair.
Day would not have been expecting that, so you do hear whoever knows Infernal. God, fuck!
Husband kind of just like looks
God.
at writing, looks over at Nathan, looks over at Dea, like raises an eyebrow, and then goes back to writing.
She's staring at Nathan, and she's just, her red face is beet red right now. Nathan! When were you a bird?
Dad don't give a fuck.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle anybody. I just it's a new thing with my stuff, and I want to get better at my own abilities, so I figured I'd try it out.
She just kind of nods her head and kind of holds her chest. Okay, sorry. Bit on edge.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Cool trick.
I love how nobody's phased by the fact that he can shapeshift. It's like, can you quiet down?
The only person is Bola.
Can you chill?
Like, and then go back to my drawing.
I mean, to be fair, it was only Dea that reacted. Osmond was just like, "You fucking kids," and Bo was like,
Well,
Get off my lawn.
I'd like to think that Nathan's not the first druid.
No.
Osmond.
No way.
He's definitely the first druid Day has ever met.
So Nathan just says, and he goes and sits down, like I imagine across from Dea. I can do something more pleasant next time. Smaller. Yeah.
Either way, yeah, that's cool. You can shapeshift into other things?
Yeah, I know more like ocean stuff, like fish and octopi and
Well, then why did you turn into a bird?
I don't know. I can fly now. I wanted to
Should
see.
turn into like a seagull or something.
He's in the forest. He's getting forest
He's probably
vibes.
seen an owl. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I look around. Have you guys seen an octopus?
I
Daya
don't know
just
what that is. It sounds.
shakes her head.
I shift into an octopus.
Daya like gets as she's sitting, I imagine, kind of in a corner of the cart because she's trying to keep away from people and just reading her book being all emo. So she like shifts and tries to get as far away from you as possible, Nathan, because she's just like wide-eyed, like what the fuck.
I wave with like 3 of my tentacles.
I'm just gonna be like.
She kind
I'm gonna poke
of raises a hand.
This is not a giant cart. You are.
It's a normal.
It is a normal size. It is still an octopus. There are tentacles everywhere. They're on Azravana. They're on everybody. One of the tentacles falls like onto your book, Osmond.
Smears the ink that I just finished writing.
And so I like shift back into me, and I'm like that. I remember them being smaller. Sorry.
Take inspiration just because of what we said before. Just take it. Just take it. I asked you, and you delivered, and it was amazing. Anywho.
All right, Daya, after kind of acknowledging Nathan, she just kind of goes back to trying to figure out if anything is showing up in her book.
Roll.
Nathan is beaming.
Investigation.
Ooh, okay, come on. That's a natural 20. Thank God.
Think of this.
I got some new dye and they're working out.
Think of this as
Yeah.
like a Tom Riddle's diary sort of deal.
Ooh.
Got it.
So you're scrolling through the pages, and something calls you to stop in the middle of it, and so you look, and you see golden ink just like appear and rapidly start to draw. You see in some vignettes, very quick pictures that just pass by, the tale Losi explained to you the night before, and the specific scene in the apple orchard where the maiden betrayed her brother. Although, for some reason, the drawings make out who the brother is and who the sister is. It shifts the identities back and forth.
Oh.
And you see it, and just as you're understanding what is happening, it stops. You can go back through the book and flip through the couple pages and see it happen, but no more is added.
So they stay on the pages.
They stay on the pages.
Oh. Okay. So Dea just is wide-eyed looking at this, and she looks up and Osmond.
Osmond puts down his quill and kind of looks up.
And the book, it's you come look at this.
I go look.
You see the same thing.
Oh. And I tell him about the whole, you can see if you look back, it's switching between the two. It's just, instead of a stop motion thing, it's just the pages. Right?
You can't see faces at all. They're like silhouettes.
Okay.
The only way you can tell one is a girl and one is the brother is the length of the hair.
Okay.
So technically, the brother could be the one with the really long hair, and then the girl could be the one with the short hair.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Theoretically, because Bola has short hair.
Yep.
It's true.
Either way, it's insinuating something. This is like the tale she told us, right?
The one at the campfire, yes. Did this just show up?
It just did. I wasn't expecting to find anything, honestly. This kind of confirms, I think, this book definitely has something to do with, if she has anything to do with this tale. Either way, either this book has something to do with this tale, or she has something to do with this tale, or she has something to do with this book. Either way, I think something's connecting here.
Not absolutely.
She just sighs and she kind of puts the book down and rests her head against the back of the wagon, wherever she's at. She can rest her head and closes her eyes. She's exhausted.
Cool. Did I want to do during the rest?
Yeah. Cool. I'll play a little bit of violin for a little while. For the rest of it.
Ravana, you good?
She gonna take a nap.
Is she or are you?
Both of us.
Yes.
Okay, so when I finish my drawing, I want to if there's any leaves or anything, or just other stuff, I'm gonna just have fun dropping stuff into my bag of folding and then pulling it out and seeing what animals I get.
You find some leaves on the ground, you find a couple rocks.
Ooh.
You find a couple rocks. Swans, doves, kangaroos, the creatures you've never seen before. And specifically the rock, comes out shaped like a little zombie. Somehow, flattened and folded like origami.
I'm gonna give Azervana the zombie rock. I'm gonna be Azervana, I have a zombie rock.
That
Here you
is
go.
amazing. I appreciate you. She takes the zombie rock.
It's like the stereotype zombie too, with arms outstretched.
Yes!
Nice.
You've never seen a folded rock before.
So cool.
I love my bag of folding.
I'm glad. Anyway.
So I'm just gonna roll it back up and stick the bag of folding back inside my regular bag.
Nathan just watches this goes down and says, I wonder what would happen if you put a person inside there.
It would probably die.
Your interest peaks, Azurva.
We
Think
could put
about
one of
it
the
for a
zombies-
second.
What?
Imagines it. No, I'm gonna say Arzarana thinks about it, imagines what it would happen, and then goes, "That's mean. I shouldn't do that."
I mean, we have some people who can bring people back from the dead, so I mean...
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have to use
Would
an
you
alarm.
want to be brought back after that? Really?
We have dead people with us. We could always ask one of them.
Yeah, but like, in case we just need someone, like, in battle gone, then just pop into the bed.
Well, you could just use a regular bag of holding for that. My bag of folding is fun.
Well, yeah,
It's for fun things.
But what if they're gonna kill one of us?
Well, then someone else has a bag of holding.
Do you not want to put them into the bag of folding?
I like my bag of folding. I don't want them to break it.
This is happening in character, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, Dea, she still has her head laid back, but she has one eye open, just watching them bicker back and forth, and she's just expressionless watching this happen.
But, like,
The
listen,
siblings are fighting.
it would be efficient. Just stick them in, they get folded, you pull them out, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but what if their blood gets all over my bag? Then everything I put in there will have blood on it, and you can't clean it because it'll hold the water.
We just find somebody with prestidigitation, right? And they just clean it up. Okay, well, we won't put people in the bag of holding. Or folding.
Bag of folding is for inanimate objects and zombies.
Why are we putting the zombies in the bag of folding?
Well, I mean, if you did want to fold a body, I think a zombie would be the best way to do it because they're mostly bones and dust anyway.
Yeah, but we don't want to kill the zombies unless they're not Azurvana zombies.
Yes.
So we're only putting zombies that aren't Azurvanas in there.
Yes, or skeletons.
I turn to Azurvana. Are you okay with this?
She gives them a thumbs up.
Cool. Sounds good.
We good?
Nathan.
I love this
Violet.
group.
I was waiting for Osmond to pipe up with, "God damn it, so help me, if you don't shut up, I will turn this card around."
Nathan needs Jesus.
You
Y'all
need
bitches
therapy.
need Saren Ray.
Need some Saren Ray and therapy. Good mixture.
Therapy.
I wonder what would happen if you put a person in there. God dang.
That
For
was
someone
good
who's supposed to, like, be a protector of life.
Hey, I use life. I didn't say I protect all of it.
Just the whole time, I was just like on here, just like, help.
I'm sorry. Although I'm really not.
I think it was a good argument.
We argued about the ethicality of sticking
Any
someone
whore.
in the back.
We already have our highlight for the episode.
I'm just imagining if anyone else who's not part of our core group is like by the wagon listening in on this, thinking, "What the
They're like,
fuck
what
did we
the
just
fuck?"
let in our group?"
Oh
There's
yeah,
a reason you can't see Huck right now.
yeah. Huck and Zeke are probably like, "What the fuck?"
Zeke is gone. He's out.
Oh,
Anyway,
Bye, bitches.
the morning happens. It appears the morning happens. You wake up. The canopy breaks apart for the sun to bleed through. The gates of Ciceron stand in full view, tall and glorious. Zeke appears out of nowhere, walking alongside the cart with his hood up. You see guards stand at the entrance, spears in hand. Zeke starts to like fumble with something in his robes. He motions for Huck to wait a minute, and he walks up. And he hands the guard some note. Looks at it. Let him through. So you guys start to walk. One of the guards does a little walk around, just get a better look at the cart, and he spots the zombies you guys were toting around.
Oh shit.
Of course.
They're guards.
Hold up! Don't open the gate. He takes a very precarious step towards them. What are these?
They're
I
friends.
peek out. Say they're mine. They're guards.
What are they?
They just smell kind of bad. Other than that, they're fine.
Don't
They're actually pretty
don't worry
well.
about it. They're here to help.
Roll persuasion, Azurvana.
Don't worry about it. They're fine.
It's fine.
Helping her.
This is true.
What? Oh yeah, okay.
Sure,
So
that's
roll
my
with advantage. Roll with advantage because of the two of you.
Because we're
Yeah,
all
that's my
helping.
emotional support zombie.
Make sure it
Like
works
a
its
little
best
bit.
next time. What'd you get, Azurvana? The silence is palpable.
Sick. I'm not
Meanwhile,
ready.
up top.
Oh, Sai.
What up?
Make a Constitution saving to see if you woke up with or if you didn't wake up just yet.
Alright, let's see. Ooh. That. I rolled the same fucking thing. Amazing.
What'd you roll?
12. Yeah. Plus 3. Yeah,
Okay.
12. Cool.
You woke up a little while ago. Losie's still out cold.
Oh shit.
She did not hold her liquor as well.
Oh well.
She is
Yeah,
just a
this-
silly human.
This is true.
Yeah. Poor him.
Have we
Yeah, no,
rolled?
I'll just.
Thank you.
I will just sit up and, make sure she doesn't, fall off.
Oh, she's not
If it
falling
looks
out.
like.
She's fine.
Okay. No, I know, but just, if we hit, a bump and it looks like, nope, catch her,
Oh,
put
yeah.
her back.
She's fine.
Okay, cool.
You
Yeah,
move
no,
her,
otherwise
whenever
just
you
keep
move her, she chuckles in her sleep.
Oh my god.
And then just keep an eye out. I'd just be sitting up there looking around at everything.
Azurvana?
I'm glad you gave me advantage because that first roll was a 1.
Oh!
What'd you get?
So-
Ooh.
12.
You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't bring those in.
So where do we put them? Are there stables for zombies? What are the accommodations?
Or horses.
Yeah.
What?
Well, where are the accommodations?
We
I mean,
don't-
we're not just going to leave them out in the rain. Where do we take them?
The guards are very confused.
These are like good old pets. And I just go and I pat the shoulder of one of the zombies.
Some of
Oh,
its
God.
skin falls off when you do it.
Oh, God.
You smack
Oh, no.
it and you hear a squishing sound, which is obviously the loose blood and cartilage.
I call down, yo, what's the holdup? Are we going in or not?
They're not letting us bring in Azurvana's guards.
So
You hear this big old sigh and I hop down. He goes, look, they're under her control. As long as she doesn't tell them to do anything, they're not going to do anything. Pretty much all they're going to do is stand around and guard her.
Yeah.
Unless she would like to see them, physically attack you, she can have them do that. But they don't do anything unless she tells them.
Roll persuasion.
Day is staring wide-eyed at.
Roll
Siren,
persuasion?
Roll persuasion.
if I drop the spell, I'll lose control of them and they'll
That
be free again.
is fucking amazing is what it is. It's, where are my stats? What do I have to persuade? Yeah, it's a 26.
God damn.
The guard looks at you, squints.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. I can't let you bring them in looking like that.
I'll put
Do
a
you have
bow
any
on their
clothes?
head.
I hold my hand up and I look to Azravana and I'm like, and I just give her a nod and I'm like, we'll catch up with you guys.
Who's we?
I'll stay with her and we'll make them look more presentable.
All right.
But the cart can come in.
Yeah. So we'll just stay out here, make
Yes.
them look more presentable, and then we'll bring them in.
By all means.
Cool. You
Cool.
ready?
I hop back up to my spot.
The cart starts to like slowly creep forward. What do you do to make it look more presentable?
I pull out my other focus, the vial, and I
I'm sure this will be
tell
pretty.
Azravana. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Druidcraft, bark skin, like, are we just covering them in vines? What do you want?
You can make them look like little plant buddies.
Nathan grins and says, "Cool." So I cannot. So DM, would that be Druidcraft or plant growth? Actually, it looks more like it's Druidcraft because plant growth is a area of effect.
Plant growth would be plants that are already there.
Yeah.
Let me take a gander at Druidcraft real quick, because
Cool.
admittedly, this is not where I thought you guys would go with this.
Let's
So,
craft those druids.
I mean, it's pretty much just like you can create like small little flowers, vine, theoretically.
yes, theoretically. Druidcraft is not typically for anything big.
Okay.
But it is a cantrip, so he could probably cast it multiple times.
If
Yeah.
you were to cast it multiple times, you would make them literally just covered in daisies.
Yeah,
I mean, that is more presentable.
they'd be cute.
They just look
That's
like
a word
giant
for it. Cute.
daisy golems. They just look like giant daisy golems.
Okay. So,
And they
I'm about to ask this question, and I'm probably gonna... Well, I'm gonna tell you to do this. I'm probably gonna regret it. Roll nature.
okay.
Come on, Druid.
So +6. So
Roll that nature.
which one am I using out of these ones? Because those ones are naughty.
Ugh.
Not this one. That one's a countdown.
Ugh.
This one, because you're turning dead things into flowers.
Oh my god, you're making me use the slot die. Okay.
I'm making you use the pink one.
Well, that's an 18.
Good job.
Oh no.
What's happened?
Oh my god.
I want to see it. Pull closer to the mirror.
It just said applaud.
Oh, okay.
He rolled nature.
And he did good on it.
Okay, so... Let me paint you guys a picture.
Oh shit.
What once was dead monstrosities with skin falling off them is now... Hey, you guys know daisy chains?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Imagine that in zombie form. Literally covered from head to toe in daisies. You cannot see flesh.
Nice.
They're... cute?
Yay!
You know,
Cute question mark.
If you ignore the smell.
Well, I imagine the daisies would help with that.
Do daisies have
Daisies
strong
smell
scent?
awful.
Oh.
Don't daisies smell? They smell awful.
I
They
never
do.
smell the daisies.
They
but-
smell like shit.
Yeah, I've never
Oh.
smelled the daisy, so I wouldn't know.
They're not good. You don't want to smell a daisy.
So, there's
Okay,
that.
thank you.
Cool. So,
once I'm finished, I just turn to Azravana and I'm like, what do you think?
She's like staring for a minute, like processing what's in front of her right now. How did you cover them in head to toe daisies like that?
I just hold up the vial and I say, I'm guessing that this kind of accelerates the process.
No.
No.
You were saying it? No.
Never mind. Yeah, no, that just sounds stupid. I mean, part of my thing is I can literally morph nature around me. So I can, if I take enough time, and I just gesture my hands at the zombies.
Yep.
Is she horrified or like what's going on? I don't know what to feel.
She doesn't know how to feel. She's not sure.
They're now cute.
She doesn't know whether to be impressed or concerned.
¿Por qué no los dos?
And Nathan just shrugs and he's like, I mean, it's not the most druidly, and he's like doing air quotes, druidly thing to do, but I mean, it's better than having one of our teammates be out of, part of their shit.
I appreciate your help.
Like she's
They're
focusing.
literally letting us.
Like she's focusing on putting the words together. I appreciate your help.
That's pretty much what's happening.
So that happens.
So they'll only let zombies into the city if they're covered in pretty flowers.
I guess so. I mean, to me, it's weird taste. I mean, why live in a lie? But, it gives us more practice for the shit we've been trying to do anyway.
What just happened?
This
I'm
town
living
is
a lie.
fucking ridiculous.
Living a lie. Remind.
Nathan's trying to be helpful, and he doesn't want Azravana to be without her friends, her little guard dogs.
Why am I here for
trying to say, hey, here, let's try to make this happen.
Anyway.
Will they let us into the town yet?
You can certainly try.
I walk up with Azravana and the zombies, and I'm like, is this good?
He stares. The guy stares. It looks to his friend, just shrugs.
Cool, we're going in then.
Okay.
And I walk
inside. You actually didn't. That actually, it was just a cantrip. It didn't take you very long. The cart's like barely making its way past the threshold of the gate.
Okay, so I just catch up with everybody.
Yeah,
okay.
You both like catch up, and you have like your two dandelions, daisy zombies, like waddling along because they can't particularly move well in their daisy outfits.
Cool. Hey guys.
Well, if it makes the townsfolk feel better.
Daya kind of pokes her head out to see when she hears Nathan come back and just looks at the daisy monsters with like wide eyes and just.
I love them. Okay, so I'm
back
gonna
into the cart.
I'm gonna pull out a new sheet of paper. Zombies.
Azravana's gonna pose them in like superhero poses for her.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's funny.
I'm just gonna very gently wait. Sorry, go.
It would have been hilarious if you posed them like runway models.
Yeah.
Like hand on hip, weight shifted to the side. Been great.
I was thinking more like Sailor Moon style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
That's way better. Anyway.
I love them. Okay, so I gotta write down that I have a Sailor Moon flower zombie.
I just
Sailor
very
Moon
gently
flower.
kind of like shake Lucy to like get her to wake up. Hey,
Oh,
we're here.
you go to check on her. She's actually already awake. Her hair's a fucking mess, and she has another glass of wine in her hand. What?
Ah, no, nothing. Cheers.
Mm. Anyway, we here?
Yeah, I was just coming to wake you up.
Oh, you're so nice. Ow.
I tried. Yeah.
So, 1 second. She gets down off the cart. The cart comes to a full stop. And she comes out with like this crate, not super big, and she drops it in front of the 6 of you. This is for you guys. It was a part of our original stash, but you guys deserve it more than we do at this point. Consider it payment for saving our asses back there.
Thank you very much. Very, we appreciate it.
We have to go, actually. Our client is the other way.
Oh,
So, it was nice meeting all of you. Zeke, say goodbye. Zeke does not say anything.
well, we'll probably be here for a while. Hopefully, we run into you again.
Maybe. And she looks over to you, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
And she gives you a big hug.
I hug her back and I say, honestly, like, if you're ever back around, let me know and we'll, I don't know, go on a mission together or some shit
Yeah,
for all time.
it was good to see you, Nate. And she starts to leave. And then she turns around and she gives you a kiss on the cheek, and then she runs. She walks away with her cart and her friends.
So Nathan's eyes go wide and he starts to blush a little bit and then he just like waves, but just like in wide eye, just deadpan, just like, what the fuck?
Girl,
Girl, girl, girl.
girl.
I just see those like warning, red
Warning.
flash.
Warning.
Beep.
Fuck, no, what?
As you're like waving, she does like do a double back, and she smiles and she like waves back before going off.
She knows that she's fucking with you.
And so I turn around to Vol and I'm like, that just fucking happened, right?
Yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah, weird. You're totally gross.
Huh?
No, I was like, why did your face turn red? You're normally so pale.
Daya is just watching this and she
Nathan's
smirks.
got a little, because
I take
little
out the
Nate got
shark
a
mask
little
that I
crush.
kept... Huh?
Because little Nate got a little crush.
I take out the shark mask that's been in my bag and I put it on and pull my hood up and I'm like, so where's the bar? That way.
That's not gonna hide it, Nate. I know it when I see it.
I double flip offside as I'm like walking in any direction.
Daya, she smiled for the first time in what feels like a long time.
Bummer. Really hoping we could maybe perform together, but you know, say love you.
I turn around and say, honestly, knowing her and the luck we have, we'll probably run into her again, so don't feel too bad.
Awesome.
So what are we doing here? What's our plan? Why did we decide to come here?
I mean, it's the capital, right?
Well, no, we're not there yet.
No?
No, there was like
You should also have
we're
the
in
maps.
the city before.
You should all have your
We're in the
maps like shared on the side for you guys.
Yeah, I've got my map pulled up. We are at Ciceron, which is just south of the capital.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
The way
I
it's
am the
structured,
dumb.
so like it's hard to see from here, but the way it's structured is it's like Ciceron is like a suburb of Faldron. It is separate, and there's like this long like ramp set of stairs that go up into the greater capital, Faldron.
Is
Okay.
it like Rio Rancho to Albuquerque?
Yeah, actually, just like that.
Okay.
Except instead of a bridge, you got stairs.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. So I mean, we're on
What
our
time
way
of day
to
is it? What time of day is it?
It's morning. It's like 10, 11.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
I don't know. I forget what we came here for.
Dia kind of turns to Osmond. You've been here, right? Before, or at least to the capital?
I have, correct, DM.
Yep.
Yes.
Ciceron is like real history.
Okay. That is 14.
Ciceron has a long history of like revolution.
Mm-hmm.
It was just outside the outskirts of the capital. Falgeron is considered its like sister city. Here in Ciceron is where there's like a divide, where like the working class live. Many craftsmen live here. Many craftsmen live here, basically. This is where the common folk live.
Okay.
Yeah. They're still in control of the monarchy, but they like watch, they wait.
Okay. Osmond kind of nods. I don't.
Great, but does anybody remember why we decided to come this way? Because
Weren't
I
we
don't.
headed toward the capital?
Yeah, we're headed to
Yeah.
Faldernon.
For what reason is my question. Why were we heading to the capital?
Do you
This
know
is in
anyone at
character
the
or out of
capital?
Because out of character, I don't remember.
I don't fucking remember either.
You never discussed a legitimate reason. You're just like, let's go that way.
Wasn't one of them is like Volo wanted to be more sneaky?
Oh yeah.
I
But you
think
kind
was
of
one
got
of the
that.
reasons.
I thought, Osmond, there was something you wanted to do there, or you had business there or something.
No.
I thought somebody had business in the capital, and that's where
I
we
was
were
gonna
like,
ask if he knew anyone in the capital that could like help with the situation, or maybe I don't know.
I mean, I'm
Wait,
sure.
no! Weren't we supposed to? We were coming here, and I don't know why we were supposed to do this, but
Lady
weren't we supposed to
Heather.
talk to Duke's sister?
She was supposed to be in Saberhagen, so she's
We
probably
got-
dead if she
Right.
didn't leave
So distracted
Saberhagen.
by all the zombies. Oh my god.
Heather's probably a little dead, unless she
Probably.
escaped.
I thought she was in Faldernon.
Yeah,
I thought she was in
Faldernon
Saberhagen.
too.
We could ask around. I thought she
Roll
was in
history.
Saberhagen.
Who?
Anyone, or
We're all standing here like I don't remember why we're here.
I'm gonna roll history. I'm gonna do it.
Who was in Faldernon?
Natural 20! I love this new die!
I rolled a 5.
Duke mentioned that his sister was supposed to be passing through Saberhagen.
Passing through. Okay.
Noodles! Noodles.
Yeah, so I imagine if she's going anywhere, she's on her way here, or at least to Faldernon.
Well, we haven't run into her yet.
She probably wouldn't be here. She would probably be at the capital. I remember from Duke, she's, she would take the place as matriarch in the family. And be very specific and call her Heather.
So
She's very, 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 very specific, he said, to call her Heather. That name is very important.
From what I've heard.
So either she's in Faldernon or she's dead. Because we didn't run into her on the way here.
Well, let's hope she's in Faldernon.
I'm gonna look at one of Azarana's zombies to make sure it's not a woman.
Roll investigation.
Shit!
Oh boy.
Which zombie are you looking at? You looking at the bloat or the feral thing? Or both?
The feral.
Okay.
So I rolled a 4.
You can't tell. It's probably a dude. Probably.
I'm just gonna say, I think all the zombies are probably guys. Probably.
I look over at the zombies.
Roll perception.
Well, he
Huh?
worked on him, didn't he?
Oh
Yeah.
wait, yeah. No, the feral one's a girl. You covered the boobs.
Oh. Was she wearing yellow?
What? Been wearing
Ron wasn't
anything.
wearing
She's just feral
anything.
zombie. She's just a little zombie. She nude. She naked.
Nikki.
So I think about that and I'm like, other than her wearing yellow, were there any other distinguishing marks we should have been keeping out for?
Yellow? What are you talking about?
Oh, for
Heather.
For Heather.
Oh, you're talking about Heather. I thought you were talking about the zombies.
Yeah, the zombie.
I think they're trying to figure out
This is a zombie
zombies-
Heather.
Zombie
Heather. That's
Heather.
what they're trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
Not that you could ascertain, no.
Well, let's just hope that that's not her. Or, I mean, if it is her, then at least we have her around somehow. I don't know. Let's get a drink.
Woohoo! I like this new Nate. I like this new Nate a lot.
Also, for my own personal reference, DM, do I know anyone in Algernon?
On a personal note, no. You have worked with, like, it's been a few years. People in power here don't typically stay in power very long, except for King Alexander, who is as difficult to reach as ever.
Mm-hmm.
But none that immediately come to mind.
Okay, so just kind of like different political figures that I maybe had like a chat with during an event or something.
Like, if you really looked and really took time to find someone, you could probably look around in Faldernon and see if you could find any nobles you know.
Okay, cool.
So what's the plan right now?
I don't know about you guys, but I feel absolutely disgusting after dealing with all those, no offense, Azravana, horrible, disgusting zombies. I would really like a bath. And she just looks very upset and sad.
I wouldn't they quick shower either.
I probably need a bath as well.
I look around for an inn or a tavern, somewhere we could stay.
Yeah.
You find, pretty quickly actually, you find an inn called the Sleeping Loft.
See?
It's a modest little inn. It's closer towards the square, a respectable establishment of timbers and cobblestone, and the common room is filled with locals nursing a wooden mug of ale.
Oh, I just remembered something I was supposed to do in Faldernon. Okay. Continue, sorry.
I was right!
Yes.
Task added to checkbook.
It's deep in my notes.
Okay, Daya's
So,
going to approach
yeah.
whoever seems like they're in charge that you would ask a room for.
Mm-hmm.
You find the proprietor, this rather short guy with like sandy blonde hair. Hi, welcome to the Sleeping Loft. How may I help you?
Hi, we would like to rent a couple of rooms if there's available. And she turns back to everyone. How many should we get?
Well-
do your rooms come 2 bedroom or 2 beds or?
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, he backs up and like gets behind the welcome desk, and he flips to this fucking tome, like this ledger. At the moment, we only have 6 rooms available for rent. We've been a little busy recently, and I can't really tell you why. But those are going to run you about 8 silver each. They're typically only 1 room, but we can bring in an extra cot or something. I have a couple in the back if you want to bunk up, no additional charge.
She looks back to everyone. How does that sound? Wayne's share
I'm fine
room
with
or-
whatever.
Yeah, I can bunk up with someone.
Yeah, I'll take a room with whoever.
Okay. How about three rooms if we could have an extra cot in each of them? I think that would be
Of course.
okay if that's
Yeah, let me. He gets a couple pins, makes some scratches down his ledger. It's like, all right, altogether it's going to run you about 24 silver pieces.
okay.
I toss
I'm
in the
gonna
gold.
pull out.
I toss in
Thank you.
gold.
Thank you so much. He takes it.
I was just like,
Toss it.
with my hand in my pouch, and I just slowly pull it back out and put my pouch away.
I pull out 4 silver pieces.
What?
I think
take up-
Cyrus just paid for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
I say thank you, Cyrus. I'll buy you a drink.
Whoa, Megatron. Start over. Oh, he's dead. Hello?
Oh. Here you are.
Gosh. Okay. Okay, technical difficulties over. That was horrible.
Session
I was hoping-
0.
Yeah.
Please don't. We can't. We can't. Okay, so you just bought. He was whipping out his arcane calculator to give you change.
Ah, keep it. Keep the change.
Okay.
Thanks. He gladly pockets the gold.
I just salute him and I wink at him. Please tell me that's the exact face he makes.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Equal part uncertain, equal part flattered.
Question mark.
I could hear the question mark.
So he
When
gives
Cyrus
you.
pays, Deus says thank you. I'll buy you a drink.
I will absolutely take you up on that offer.
Nathan just looks at that exchange between Sai and the cashier and just walks up to him and says, since I'm assuming that the two of us are rooming together, let me know if I need to leave.
Oh.
Deus with an earshot, and she just takes a step back.
Oh, no, don't worry. If I have any company this evening, I will be elsewhere. So if you're lucky, you'll have the room to yourself tonight.
Deus
Thank
turned
you.
around and walked away from that conversation. Very fast.
Nathan's deadpan just went even deeper. It's just like,
And Cyrus didn't
Thank
see it
you.
because he turned on his heel and walked away.
Yeah, as soon as we came into the inn, Osmond just like seeing that they were handling all the room stuff, just went and sat at a table, pulled out like a book, waited for them to finish.
Yeah. You do so.
Oh yeah, so Nate, grab our key.
cool, I'm gonna go take the first bath then. And I take the key, head up, and do the scrubs. Yes.
Okay. When Doug leaves, Dea goes and grabs gets the other 2 keys and turns to Azrabana and Vola and says, how do you want to split this up?
I will be somewhere.
What happened to the crate? What happened to the crate?
The crate.
I probably would have tried it. If it's not heavy, I probably would have picked it up.
Yeah, you picked it up. Did you open it?
No, not
I
yet.
don't think we ever
Okay.
know.
No, we haven't opened
I will
it yet.
I will go over to the table Osmond's sitting at, slam it down on the table, and be all right. Let's open this thing.
Osmond was like in the middle of writing something and just like
His ink
Osmond
spills.
just can't
We
write.
need a counter because this is the second time this session his writing has gotten like just interrupted.
Osmond's notebook is like this campaign's version of the cabbage guy.
Okay, so counter. We have
My cabbage!
my cabbage.
we have a counter die. So 2.
I know.
We have a counter die. So we're counting. Put it on the desk over there. Roll.
Oh, that's
We are
fantastic.
Yes.
2.
Amazing.
We're at 2.
I'm keeping note of it
So-
on my paper as well.
How How does it look like we open it? Is it like a lock? Is it a... We
You
just
gotta pry it open like a crate.
I will attempt to do this.
Roll strength.
As
I have
Ravana-
would my thieves' tools come in handy here? Because I have thieves' tool.
What'd you say, Anjavana?
I will also be over there because I'm curious.
Oh, okay.
Dea will have walked over there too. She has the 2 extra keys for the 2 other rooms.
Okay. Yeah.
So would my
With your
thieves...
thieves tools, you try and finesse it open.
Okay, so would this be a dex check then? Because I know
Dex
that's
check.
what my thieves... Would this be sleight of hand or just a straight dex plus proficiency?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, cool. And way the fuck here. 19.
You. How do I describe this? You take the lockpick, you edge along the side of the full crate, and you just remove the lid. You find you find a box of gold.
How much we talking here?
Who wants to count?
What?
Little bit of jewels coming out.
Who wants to count?
I'll do it.
You find about 2,000 gold pieces in there.
Oh! Damn! Nathan, I like your friend now. Dea had her doubts. She was a little apprehensive, but okay.
Nathan
Okay.
doesn't even know what's happening right now.
Holy fuck.
Um,
So 6 of us. So 2 divided. Hold on, I need to
That's
math.
333 and 33 silver.
Divided by
Each person.
He literally did
gold.
the math
That's
for you.
2,000 gold. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I divide it out as best I can.
you want to maybe put that in the chat just so I can add it, I can calculate that into my shit without asking multiple times how much we...
How much?
So I will send. Is it just gold or is there silver in there? Because what I'm imagining is I just make 6 piles of.
Just gold.
Okay.
just
So I
gold.
make the 6 piles of 333, and then I toss. I think 1 extra gold in 3 of the piles. So I'm like, everybody turn around, and I put the extra gold in the piles, and then I'm like, all right, everyone pick a pile.
I'm already up in the room, so
Oh, you don't even know what's going on.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna pick a pile in the middle.
I'll pick a
Okay.
pile closest to me.
Okay. Vola, yours probably has an extra gold.
Okay, so how much gold is that total?
334.
Okay. I need to get a calculator.
Cyrus would probably end up with one that doesn't have one, so we have 1 with gold, 2 without. So he'll give 1 of the extra golds to Nathan, so there's 1 more. There's 1 more.
334.
Nathan, or Osmond, and Azravana.
I'll take the one without the extra gold.
Okay, so Azravana, you get 334. So Vola, Nathan, and Azravana get 334 gold. Osmond, Dea, and Cyrus have 333.
Sounds good. Oh man, maybe I can
Damn.
afford something decent now.
I'm balling right now. Holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ, hell yeah! Okay,
I just broke 500 gold.
same!
I have 612
Just buy a
gold.
business. Become an entrepreneur.
559 gold. That
So
is how
I'm
much
the
I
poor
have.
one.
Cause you keep giving your
Cause you-
shit away.
You do.
Nathan is learning. He's learning.
Is it?
So are you
Yes.
gonna keep this gold? No, okay, so Cyrus takes Nathan's share, and he walks up to his room, and he looks Nathan in the eye, and he's like, so are you gonna keep
While
this
he's
gold?
bathing.
Yes. What? So, are you
Nathan
guys
doesn't-
gonna-
He walks in,
Nathan
he
doesn't
opens
give
the
us a
door,
gold.
and there's just a tub. And Nathan's
And I'm
just like,
holding a
in the
bag of
tub, and you
gold.
barge in. He's like, hello.
No,
So,
Nathan just
if I
doesn't
give you,
care.
if
He
I give
looks
you this
over.
gold, are you actually going to keep it, or should I just go give it to Volo right now?
No, I'm keeping it. I'm learning from your lead that I actually need to hold on to my shit.
Cool. I slam the door and I go put the gold on a table somewhere, and then I leave.
That's the most pleasant interaction I've had with him.
I feel like those two being roommates would be a great sitcom.
No, it literally is. It's the Odd Couple.
I love it. Okay.
So if it was
After the
Nathan, Osmond, and Cyrus, would it be like my two dads?
Yes! Yes!
a whole new take on 2.5 Men.
Anyway, Azurana, what's good?
A human and a half. What it is. 1.5 humans.
Just what?
She's just gonna go and pick a room, I guess.
Where are
She
your
doesn't really
dudes
care.
going?
Well, Azurana, Dea has the 2 room keys. She was going to talk to you guys about how we wanted to split the rooms.
I
She
guess
kind
she'll go
of
over to Dea then.
I was
After
like,
the-
oh, take a room.
after the splitting of the gold, Dea kind of turns to Azurana and Vola. She's kind of a little red faced. Did you 2 want to share a room?
Sure.
We can.
I don't.
Okay, she hands them one of the keys.
Do we get the zombies?
Do you,
Yeah.
Azurana? Yeah.
I kind
I
of
love-
keep them with me at all times, so.
I love it.
Vola's happy. Okay, after that exchange, Dea has her 1 key, and she's a little red, and she looks really uncomfortable. And she kind of turns.
I was
And
gonna
walks towards
ask.
Osmond. He's like, would you, if you're okay with it, if you're not, I can ask, like, Azurana or Vola to switch, or,
Can I please be coming down the stairs at this moment?
Sure.
but, there's,
Osmond just like gives her this look.
and she's just holding the key to her chest and is just kind of red-faced and stuttering over herself.
Like in the anime of this, it's like blush lines and like holding it like to her chest. Oh.
Yeah.
Osmond's
much.
just kind of like, don't worry, we don't have to share a bed.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna go take a bath. And then her eyes widen, and she runs up the stairs. She probably passes by Cyrus and just almost like probably pushes him. She's running up the stairs, avoiding eye contact.
Like a vague smoke cloud follows.
Osmond just goes back to writing.
Well, it's about fucking time.
Oh, Cyrus, I think you have some alone time with Osmond.
Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Oh, I'm well aware of this.
How has that not happened before?
I know. I think just we've
Well,
had a lot of shit go down.
Yeah, I think last time Osmond just like fucked off to go scry on Saberhagen, so.
Yeah.
So I literally just walk over to where he's writing and I sit down and go, so it's finally happening, huh?
What?
Finally sharing the room. About fucking time. Don't know
And
why you
that's
didn't
your
do that
business,
at the
Hal?
last. No, I'm just saying. I would have thought you would have shared a room at the last place we were at, seeing as, you know, you're a thing now.
Well, I want her to be comfortable, and if she's not comfortable with sharing a room, then we don't share a room.
No, that's totally fair. I'm just surprised this.
Is there something you actually want, or can I get back to
Actually,
writing?
yes, that is one other thing I'm kind of bothered by, I guess, you know, so, and, you know, I'm hoping to get an honest answer here. Do you want to tell me where you really went that night? On your vision quest? He's looking right at you.
I'm trying to remember what. What
it was
what I
when-
told- No, I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to remember what I told Dea to tell the group.
That you went on some quest for Ogma, I'm pretty sure. That you
Yeah,
something for your god.
right.
Yeah, and I failed to lie.
That's
he
right.
saw through me. That's why he's asking, because I
That
was
was a
really
while
bad
ago.
liar.
That was just
Yeah.
after Glenn. I didn't remember that. Nice one. Point of inspiration.
Hey.
Yeah, what do you got? 2 now or something? Or no,
No.
You can only have
Nathan
one.
has 1, and
Yeah, I used.
Right.
In my recent travels, I've been a little out of touch with Ogma. I felt as if I needed to find him again.
Roll deception.
Can I roll insight,
Yes,
please?
you
Actually, no, I
can.
know that's bullshit. I already know
Cyrus
it's bullshit.
kind of knows it's bullshit.
But you're trying to determine how it's like maybe she told
Okay.
it wrong. Right, roll
Insight?
insight.
It's a 23.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh, man, and I thought I was good with my 23. Okay.
Damn.
Plus my insight, that would have been a 28.
Okay, this
Damn,
is hilarious
okay.
just because you're both very good at the same things in this regard. So
Yeah.
Battle.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Osmond's in a really shitty mood right now, so
It's
it's
true.
probably not too hard to tell he's
It's true.
bullshitting.
Ink all over
So,
his shit.
It's
imagine.
okay, Cyrus. It's hard to tell, but that's not right. He didn't go on some fucking vision quest for his. No, he did not do that. That is not what he did.
Yeah, see, I know that story you told Dea. And, that's great. I'm glad that, she tried to cover for you. Because let's be real, if the roles were reversed, you would be hardcore grilling me. But the thing about Dea, she's great. But she's a terrible liar. So, you can call me paranoid all you like, but here are the facts. You wandered off in the middle of the night, didn't tell anybody where you were going except for Dea, but of course you told Dea where you were going.
And Nathan.
And gave some bullshit story. Call me paranoid, but that's shady as fuck.
Well,
Cyrus
there's a
would
reason
know.
that I only told Nathan and Dea. For one, if I'm being completely honest, I like them the most and I trust them the most.
Well, that's fair. That's completely fair.
Homie just said he did not like you.
God damn!
Frank. If I were to tell anybody,
knew.
it wouldn't be you.
We knew, but that was the most passive-aggressive way to do it, and I love it.
Really bad time to confront Osmond about this.
I'm just picturing him.
I'm aware.
This is great.
But again, let's not pretend that if the roles were reversed here and I fucked off in the middle of the night, that you would not be grilling me right now. Let's not pretend that wouldn't happen.
And I'm sure you would have lied about it too.
Probably. But I'm concerned that it's you. So what really went down?
Can I request that a player rolls a persuasion check?
Really, it's up to you, because you know that he knows you're lying. It's not... He can't compel you to say anything.
No, I know. I just...
Are you debating on whether or not you should tell him? Is that what's it?
yeah.
That's on you, man.
Can Cyrus roll a persuasion check?
Go for it. Go ahead and roll persuasion check, Cyrus.
Fine. I will roll
Osmond.
a persuasion check.
We're gonna say, so it's because this is like tossing a coin, we're gonna say 10 or lower. No. 11 or higher, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is a 22.
That answers it.
It was a 15 on the die.
Okay. I'm trying my hardest to like you, Cyrus. I really am.
I'm a hard person to like, I know.
So you'll have to excuse me if I haven't been completely frank with you about everything.
Oh, that's a fair. To be quite honest, Dea is the only person I trust in this group. So no
Also
hard feelings.
Doug, you're like, what the fuck?
Okay. Sure.
I expect it.
Yeah, go fuck yourself,
It's
Nathan.
expected.
This is me in my tub.
You don't know what's going on, but you have this feeling in your heart that just got stabbed and twisted a little bit.
Somebody's getting roasted.
You know when you hear the voice in the back of your head, and I'm saying this very hushed, that's telling you to do something bad?
I'm sorry, have we met?
What if it wasn't your own?
What do you mean?
We all have our own ties to Eliza.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say me and her are not on stable grounds.
Imagine none of us are. Otherwise she wouldn't be trying to track us down.
Me more so than the rest of you. So, that voice in the back of my head isn't mine, but hers. And I've been looking for a way to get rid of it.
So that's why you left. Got no way to get
So
rid
that's
of
why
it.
I left.
He knew she was following us and... Okay. Well, at least I know how... Oh, she's following.
She's not just following me, she's in my head. I've had full conversations with her. Do with that as you will. And I kind of like start to reach for my quill again to go back to writing.
Cyrus is like... He's just like... He might not be sure... He's trying not to show it right now, but he is livid right now. He just gets up and he walks back up to his Nathan.
So that went well.
Well. Okie dokie.
Let's
Actually, no. I'm gonna go. He's going to leave. And he's gonna go just on a little walk around, just wearing in Dwarvish at the top of his lungs.
You get a lot of strange glances.
Are you doing it outside or?
Oh yeah, outside.
Okay.
Like I'm walking like behind the building and just like
You find, particularly, you see a dwarvish lady cover her kid's ears. And
Yeah, I get
looks
that a
at you
lot.
like, what the fuck is your problem?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Were you raised in a barn? No.
no worse. I get that a lot.
Is that all we like to do here right now?
With attention. Are you talking to just those two or everyone?
Yes, everybody.
At some point, well, after Nathan's want to go take a bath, but that's it.
You do,
What's
Cyrus. Make a perception check.
Oh fuck. Okay. Come on, perception. That is okay. Oh, that's 17.
Okay. So your swearing takes you to a little closer to the Cicerone Square,
Yeah.
you notice a peculiar sight. You see a swarm of citizens, some with pads of paper, frantically trying to speak over each other so that the woman passing them on her steed might hear them. She was a visage in red, strawberry-colored clothing and golden hair stretching down to her torso with a red bow atop her head. She paid the crowd no mind, not seeming to even notice their existence as she began her journey up to Faldron.
I want to go see who that was.
Like, are you, like, going to go see?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the crowd and see if I can ask someone who that was.
Alright. You make your way back to town. You pass a smithy, you pass a church, pass all the other stuff you normally don't care about. But you get back, and you see Osmond still, like, sitting there writing. Before we do that, what's Nathan, Vola, Azravana, Dea been up to? Is Nathan out of his bath yet?
Yeah, once he's out of his bath, he probably realizes, because he's probably not combed his hair since he left home, he realizes that it's really ratty, so he's probably just gonna cut it short.
Ooh.
He cares? You get
How
one
sure are
kiss
we
from a
talking
girl
about?
and you care?
He more sees it for practicality's sake.
Sure,
But also
he tells
yes.
himself that.
Practicality. Well, sure. Short hair has.
That's why I said, but also yes.
Are we
That's what
talking-
he tells him.
Are we talking, like, buzz cut, or...
Like Thor Ragnarok without like the weird scars on the side.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Nice. All right.
I like
that's hot.
it.
I like
I
that. I
like-
like that a lot. Okay, cool.
He's like a girl.
Your
Yeah,
sim
yeah.
is getting a haircut.
Yeah, your sim is getting a haircut. Roll, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
I said that what's happening. Like Vola is hanging out with the zombies, and she's trying to teach them patty cake.
That's
I love this.
Make an animal handling check
They're animals?
for the purposes
Sure.
of this. They're
Shit.
commoners. They are animals.
Shit.
What Nathan get?
4.
Okay, you succeed. You have your haircut. But what'd you get?
Okay.
What'd you get, Molly?
Well,
Okay, so Nathan, you succeed. You get your haircut. It looks nice. Although it's very obvious you just tried your hand at, like, cutting and shaving with what must have been, like, a spear. You have, like,
Oh,
cuts.
it's a dagger.
Oh, worse. You have, like, all, like, at the bottom of your neck, on the sides of your head. You scratched yourself, cut yourself several times.
Does he have those little toilet paper things
Yes.
on his face?
Would a healing word fix that?
Yeah.
Okay, then I.
Are you really going to
healing
spend a
word.
spell to fix that?
Yes, I am. Nathan's like,
Love
no.
it.
Oh
Okay,
god,
okay,
these two
sorry.
are getting. These two are getting a little too much in common. I don't like this.
Anywho, Volum,
yes.
you teach the fat one. You teach the little sequence of clap, and then he tries to punch you in the face, and you're like, no. Clap. No. It's a work in progress.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Azravana, you do see all this.
She is very happy to watch this. She thinks it's the sweetest thing ever.
Well, it is so pure.
Ravana and I are going to become weird zombie parents.
Yeah.
Zombie
I
mom.
love it.
Yes.
Zombie moms. Another good sitcom.
Can we have that on a shirt, please?
Zombie
Zombie
moms.
mom?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's design a t-shirt. I will definitely wear a t-shirt that says zombie
Zombie
mom.
I would
mom!
wear a t-shirt
Yes.
that says zombie mom.
I would do it.
I would too.
And then we need to get the other one for the other sitcom, 1.5 Humans.
Yeah.
Someone write it down. Anyway, while patty cake is happening, or trying to happen, Dea, what's going on with you?
She's having a panic attack.
Oh, is that all?
Sorry.
Okay, well, girl same.
Besides that, so she goes upstairs and she takes a bath. Her dress, any kind of, if there are any tears in it, she wants to use mending on it to try and make her robe as nice as possibly can.
You do so. It's nice again.
Okay, she's happy. So she changes back into that and is just kind of, after she washes up, she just kind of puts her stuff away and just frantically paces back and forth, having a little bit of an existential crisis. The fact that, oh my god, I'm sharing a room with a man. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
While you're having this existential crisis, there is because this is kind of close to the square, and you swear from the other side you hear. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I do not.
You hear some loud gibberish that you can only assume is a swear. That sounds an awful lot like Cyrus.
Okay. Can I look out my window?
Yeah, you see him. He's like walking back.
And swearing?
Probably like shaking his fist and he's
like doing like the pump up walk, you know? Like punching the air as he's like walking.
Dea raises an eyebrow and she...
Actually, okay, this is gonna be super petty, but he is this angry, he might launch a chaos bolt just at nothing.
Oh shit, don't get arrested.
Roll to hit.
Just at like a tree or something.
Roll
or at
to
like
hit.
Oh, no.
fuck. Okay, it is charisma.
Please don't hit a civilian.
I'm gonna watch him get arrested from this window.
Because it has different effects based off what you roll, right?
Yeah, I have to hit.
Okay, what'd you roll?
A natural one.
Oh,
For the
God.
sake of this, it hits something.
Oh god.
Christ.
Continue the spell.
Continue it? Oh god. So it would have been a basic first level, so... oh shuck! Fuck, it's gonna jump. I rolled 2 3s on the d8s. So it's gonna jump. So whatever it hits first, takes 6.
Are we gonna have another
points.
trial?
Oh god, no! I'm not doing that shit again!
12
Damn it.
points of...
12 points of fire damage.
Fire! Not again! I can't do that!
And the second thing that hits, hold on, was another natural one.
Continue the spell.
I'm not even fucking joking. I wish I were, but I'm not. Okay, it's not gonna jump.
Oh my god.
You make my heart sad.
10 points of let's do psychic damage.
Oh Jesus Christ. We're not in this fucking city for what, an hour and this shit happens?
It's Osmond's fault.
Don't be blaming other people for your problems.
So...
It's not Osmond's fault you launched a chaos bolt.
Wait, can I say, is Dea watching this happen through the window?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yes!
Can I open my window? Is my window openable?
No.
No, damn it! So I'm just watching.
You're watching in
watch.
silence. So the
Cyrus
thing,
is just gonna dig himself into a hole.
Oh
thing-
god.
Guys, it's fine. It's fine.
the
I don't
thing
think it is though.
with projectiles, they require force, so they go in a straight line and intention. Cyrus's intention is just fuck. So instead of going forward towards a tree, it just kind of falls out of his hand. Bloop. And jumps into the side of the tavern.
Oh Jesus.
That one was
Christ.
psychic damage, though.
The
That
fire
was
one
psychic.
jumped.
No, my first one was fire. My first one was fire, and then it jumped, and that one was psychic.
Okay, well, excuse me. It falls and still manages to hit the tavern. Fire damage. Dea actually you see like this glob of like chaotic energies just like fall out of his hand, and then something jumps out of it and makes its way right at you.
Oh shit!
This tiny little pebble of energy just like cracks right through your right through the window and passes you, grazing you just barely. You don't take any damage.
Well, okay, if it's fire damage, I wouldn't take
It's
damage
psychic.
anyway.
It's
Oh, it's
psychic.
psychic. Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
So there is now a tiny little fire starting at the base of the inn.
Nathan is probably near the window since he's shaving.
No,
Fuck.
No?
Fuck.
you wouldn't have
Yeah,
noticed.
I'm assuming like it's not big enough for anyone else to notice right now.
No.
Does Cyrus notice? Hopefully, right?
Roll
Oh, yeah.
persuasion. Oh no, you notice because you cast the spell and you're like,
Yeah, I cast.
what is burning?
Fuck. I run inside and get like a picture. Like, how big of a fire are we talking? Or is it like still kind of small?
When you leave it, kind of small.
That doesn't sound good.
I love how
Can
you
you,
all
is
picked
it small
up
enough
the
to like
immediate
stamp
loophole.
out? Kinda, or is
I'm
it?
gonna
You
go
can
get.
try.
I'm gonna go get Nathan, because I know this is a thing he can do.
Okay, run.
Do I see Cyrus like sprint inside?
Yeah, you do.
Is
I
You
there
wanna,
see
like,
him like runner sprint, like shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I like slowly put my quill down, make that 3, I guess. And
Technically 4, because I interrupted you while you
that's
were.
true. That's true. It's technically 4.
Will Osmond ever write a dissertation?
And I'm gonna like
Tune in
stick
next
my
week.
head outside the door of the tavern.
You look around. There's something burning. And you look down. Yes, something is burning. It has grown a little bit. It's like this is what happens when you have an inn made of wood. It's like the size of a fireplace fire now.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's still big enough.
Osmond kind of like jumps
Nate!
back a little bit,
Nate!
says "Oh shit" in Undercommon, and then is gonna cast Create Water and just drop 10 gallons on the fire.
Oh, thank God he knows
Is
it.
it like a cube?
You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open space, or it falls as a rain in a 30-foot cube.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Dea, while you are shocked, you see your man rush out, and all of a sudden, it's raining.
Yeah, you hear this weird, just like really odd language that sounds not like guttural, but kind of deep.
Does it sound sexy?
No.
Oh, God.
Undercommon is not
It's
sexy.
Undercommon is not.
It's
It's
the opposite
disturbing.
of sexy. No.
It's disturbing. Okay, here I have a question. That thing that shot past my head, did it like make a hole through the door, or like where did
No,
it
just
like,
through
hit
like a
wall?
tiny pebble-sized hole right through the window.
Okay,
Clean.
and then
it didn't shatter.
Okay,
But it vanished. It's gone.
okay. Dea, stands in shock. She sees that happen. She whips around and goes outside her room to go downstairs.
I'm screaming for Nathan. Nate, get out here!
I'd probably come out, like, dropping the dagger on the counter, running out naked, and, like, look at Cyrus. What?
Get fucking dressed and then get outside right now. And I
And
run
Dea
out.
at this moment comes out of her room and screams, "Cyrus!" And she's looking around for you, and she's got murder in her eyes.
Cyrus,
No,
what's
I'm
going
running
on?
back down because I got Nathan, so I'm running back down. And I'm like, I'm fixing it!
And
Is
I'm running down, going, "Cyrus!"
I'm fixing it!
I wild shape into a hawk, and I fly down, because I have a fly speed of 60 feet.
Okay.
Is the fire already out by now?
Fire's out. But we're gonna let
Okay,
this
so
play
I
out.
got-
Flap, flap, flap.
So
I
run
fly
outside.
down there, and I shift back, and I
Austin?
look.
Is Osman outside taking
Yep.
care of it?
Are you dressed or are you naked right now?
I'm still
He's a
naked.
hawk.
He's naked.
No, but he just
Get outside.
unshifted. He just unshifted.
Yeah.
So he naked.
So yeah, he's naked.
For no reason.
Okay.
So did you fly past Dea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like
flew
on her
past
way
you.
down. Okay. She takes no mind because she's got like her eyes set on fucking Cyrus right now.
I just
She's ready to murder him.
I stare at where the fire was, and I just slow turn to Cyrus. Like, You made me take
that's
time.
what
No. You made me take time out of the little calm we have. No. And I just walk back.
You have a very hard time taking him seriously as you watch his ass move as he's walking away from you.
Probably like a shark
trying
bite
to get
on
you
his
because I
ass.
knew you knew the spell. I guess
So-
Osmond took care of it. Thanks,
I
Osmond.
like to imagine that it's Cyrus and Osmond outside as Nathan walks back, and then Dea just comes like sprinting out as Osmond is just dead ass staring at Cyrus, like clenching his jaw.
Dea has to do a double take because I'm imagining
Took care of it.
before she reaches them, she sees freaking Nathan walk through the door butt ass naked.
So,
Not expecting this. This is the first time she's seen a naked man. And for a moment, she stops dead in her tracks.
Oh, buddy, it
Just-
wasn't even Osmond.
Horror on her face. For a moment, she forgets her anger and just beat face red. She turns around, trying to avoid his face, and it's just Nathan.
We're titling
Nathan,
this
look!
episode "Me and My Unfortunate Erection."
Yes!
Oh god.
so Nathan, like, just looks at her, so, and then she starts freaking out, and she's like, what? Oh, fuck, sorry. And they just keep walking.
She's a little
No, but
pale
he-
at the moment, and like she's a mixture between like she doesn't know whether or not to like, oh god, and then she goes towards the door and opens it, trying to get the image out of her head, and she closes her
You
eyes,
just-
and then she opens them.
You open it to Osmond like death staring Cyrus down
Cyrus
right now.
is like trying to catch his breath. I'm like, thanks, Osmond. I didn't know you knew the spell either. Otherwise, I would have grabbed you first.
You!
Osmond just
She's just looking at
walks
I was-
inside and does the thing where he hits his shoulder against yours as he walks past.
I was trying to get someone to take
Jack.
care of it.
You! She points at Cyrus.
It's fixed
You
now, ain't it?
almost took my, and she says in Infernal, beeping head off!
It's fixed now, ain't it?
She
That's why I went to go get Nate.
Fucking head off. Say that to my window with a hole in it!
Which one's your win? I'm sorry. But it's fixed now. I was a little preoccupied with, the fire that was set to the inn. That's why
And
I went to
whose
go get
fault
Nathan.
is that?
It's mine, but that's why I was trying to fix it. That's why I went to go get Nathan. I
You're
didn't know
lucky
Osmond.
that goddamn spell didn't miss my head! And all her curse words are in freaking Infernal, so she's just like spouting.
You managed to deal with
Look,
the fire
I
in
fixed it.
time. None of the civilians seem to have paid much mind. Well, at least until that one over there just walked out in his birthday suit. And you get looks like as you walk through the bar. The bartender like hides under his desk.
Look, I missed.
What?
I wasn't aiming at anything, but I hit it and I took care of it. That's why I went to go get Nathan. Had I known Osmond knew the spell too, I would have grabbed him first.
Well, whatever you're mad about, obviously you weren't thinking clearly if you were gonna. What if it had hit someone? What if it had actually hit me? Be more
Well,
careful next time! And she
That's
turns
not
around and slams.
My fault.
She's fuming and she's embarrassed and she's flustered and she's pissed.
It was not my fault.
She's gone now.
Yeah.
She slammed the door.
Well,
She-
no, I screamed at her as she walked away.
Oh, okay.
She's just storming up she's going towards the stairs, just red-faced and furious.
Oh, back so okay, bye.
Are you still in the lobby naked?
No, I'm walking up slowly.
He's just standing there.
Oh!
Nathan does.
Okay, she reaches the stairs, looks up, sees your naked ass, turns around, and looks for Osmond.
What happened with Azravana and Vola?
So I
Motion.
imagine that, like, because we were still in the lobby. I don't think we ever went up to our room. So I imagine that I was just like mid patty cake the whole time.
Oh, so you both see naked Nathan.
Yeah.
So the entire party.
Yeah.
I thought Cyrus would be the first one the entire party would see naked, but alright.
Yeah.
Ba-dum. Achievement unlocked.
And just the visual, Daya turning and seeing Nathan walking upstairs naked. That is not an angle you want to see.
Wait.
That's not an angle.
Party will remember this.
You like.
The party will remember this.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
She's still angry, but she turns around and is just red faced. So she's like in between the I'm so uncomfortable, but I'm so pissed right now.
So what happens next?
So Cyrus is pissed all over again. And he just walks away into the center of town.
As
Go
Daya,
back.
Yeah.
as Daya comes back down the stairs, she sees Osmond like furiously trying to get back to writing, but he just gets really frustrated and puts down his quill and like crumples up the piece of paper and just folds up his notebook and slams it in his bag.
Does that count as 4?
Oh.
Is that 4?
It's 5.
That's
We're at 4
5.
already, so it's
He's
fine
given
now.
up.
She's just staring at him watching this, and she's just like torn because she's just like, I'm just so pissed right now. I am so uncomfortable. I don't want to go upstairs. I'm trying to get this image out of my head. And she just goes and plops down next to him and just glares at the table.
Azravana, Vola, what's good?
How are you in all this?
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
See,
I'm gonna imagine.
I was like mid patty cake, and I'm like shielding the zombie's eyes or something.
Don't look!
Yeah. No.
Zombie
I
moms
feel
at
like
their
Azravana
finest.
would do it. Would like cover their eyes too.
See no evil.
It's like, oh, you're too innocent. Don't look.
Oh man. So that happens. Cyrus is off to the middle of town. We're gonna be right back. We're back.
Guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cyrus just went into the square. Everyone saw Nathan's ass. Nathan doesn't care. And what are we doing?
Yeah. So after fuming for a few minutes, just kind of just sitting there, like super pissed, Osmond's just kind of say under his breath, I'm gonna go take a bath. He's gonna go upstairs and just relax and like read a book and take a bath.
Daya just, she's staring at the table and just kind of like nods her head and is just red faced and just has her fingers interlocked on the table and lets him go upstairs. She's dying inside.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Very true, very true.
That is
Azravana,
Azravana's constant state.
what are you two
I'm
doing?
just gonna turn to Azravana, and I'm just gonna kind of like give her a look of like, and like communicate with my face. What the fuck just happened? And then I'm gonna look back
Azravana
at the
just
top.
shrugs.
Himeki.
People are upset. He's naked. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably heard the screaming match that took place outside.
Oh yeah, Daya was very loud.
And Cyrus is just loud in general.
Everyone is angry. Very angry.
Daya's probably sitting at a table beside you, just silently trying to compose herself.
I'm gonna explore this place.
You explore. Are you alone exploring?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Vola, continue to teach my zombies patty cake. I'm gonna go look around.
Yes. I will do that.
Okay. So, anyone else looking, or is everyone else just in the inn right now?
I'm out and about.
I'm in the inn.
Okay.
I'd probably get dressed and go wander.
You sure you're getting dressed? Okay.
Yes.
You go wander. So we have like 3 people heading in different directions right now. So Let's begin.
I'm just wandering around to cool off.
Okay, so let's begin with Azravana. Roll perception.
I think I need more desk space. My dice keep falling off.
Throw them at the wall.
To the window!
Throw them so
Wow.
hard they embed themselves in the drywall. Whatever number is sticking out is what you roll.
Oh no.
Yes, that's how hard you must go. What'd you roll?
14.
You find a number of things. You find something that says the DGC, and in parentheses it says Draconian General Store. You find a church that is a little ways away, you can't quite make out, and you find a weapon shop.
Interesting.
As far as like big things that are around, Cicerone wasn't necessarily meant for a lot of tourists. It was just kind of like, this is where the craftspeople live. They have what they have. People come in and out. Not meant for luxuries.
Do they have a library?
No, not that you can find.
I am upset. I'm gonna go back to the inn.
So, real quick before you jump to the next person, just one question. Since I've been here before, would I know if there's a temple to Ogma? Either in Faldernon or...
There's not a temple to Ogma. There instead is a temple to Iuna. In both. Iuna is the
Yep.
big deity around here.
Got it.
Father
Okay, thanks.
Atticus runs the, you don't remember the name for it, but the big church in Faldernon, and there should be a temple somewhere around here.
Okay, thanks.
Nathan, what's good? You just wandering?
Yeah, wandering, looking for any place that's interesting or like eye-catching.
Roll perception.
Cool. Wait a minute, hang on. Ooh, that's a +7. We're gonna move that. That's gonna be a 16.
Your gaze turns to Faldernon, which you can still make out some of the buildings. It's not terribly far, but you see very large buildings, almost towers, skyscrapers almost. You see a temple, giant, and a castle even larger and grander than that, with a rounded top. Around here you see the same things that Savannah did. General store, blacksmithy, the sorts of things you would find in like a craftsman's quarter.
Okay. I want to go into the general store.
Okay. So, the Draconian General Store has a bunch of like basic adventuring needs, not a lot of magical items. They have like some health potions and stuff.
Mhm.
Like backpacks, bedrolls, rations, that sort of deal.
Okay.
You don't see a lot of people around, but you do see a Draconian, weathered, aged, with low glasses, and a bit of like white stubble at the bottom of his snout.
Mhm. I'm just gonna walk in and be like, hello.
Hello. He tidies his robes a little bit, stands up, has a cane. How may I help you?
I was coming in here to see what you guys had. I see you guys have healing potions and rations. What are the going rates for those?
For which specifically? He
Um,
thumbs through a big ledger that he has in his book, much not unlike me.
Rations, first off.
He takes an insufferable amount of time in doing so.
Nathan just waits patiently.
Takes like his thumb to his serpentine tongue. Flips a single page. Flips a single page.
It's like the sloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our normal rations will run you. My God.
Take your time.
That's the sound he makes.
God damn.
3 silver pieces each.
Ken, how much do you have?
How many do you need? He looks at you warily.
Maybe like a couple days for 3 people.
Couple days, 3, 4, 1 suffering. Stupid. That's not right. Hey!
Oh my god, is this Tiberius? Please tell me this is Tiberius.
No, this is not Tiberius.
Damn it! I got really excited.
I know you did. Haha!
Because you do a great impression of him.
Thank you.
Even if his
It's a gift.
actor was
No.
even if his original actor was a shitty human being.
Yeah.
I lied!
Okay. People do that sometimes.
5 silver pieces for the rations.
Okay.
I have 10. If you are so interested.
Alright, so altogether that would basically be 5 gold pieces.
No.
Well, 5 times 10 is 50, which,
50 silver pieces.
yes, but 50 silver to gold is 5 gold.
It's 100 silver to a gold.
Oh, okay, never mind.
How old
Cool.
are you? Just his glasses.
I've had a day. A lot of people just saw my ass. Don't ask about it. What's the going rate for the potions then?
Mm. I don't know.
So you
Just-
want me to make you an
No,
offer?
no. Just back.
Okay.
He like turns a corner, into like the back of his shop, and you hear like vague yelling, frustrated grunts. Before you see a human man like come up. I'm sorry about that. Wait, you're looking for healing potions, right?
Yeah. I was asking what the going rate for them was.
Well, if you're just looking for regular ones, you're going to be looking at about, in our budgets here, it says about 15 gold pieces.
Okay. So how many do you guys have?
At the moment, we don't stock very many of them. We kind of rely on our various, shipments from Saberhagen, which we are weirdly missing a few at the moment. Some should have appeared yesterday. We only have 4 right now.
Okay. Okay. I'll take your guys' rations and your healing potions.
Alright, the rat. Pull out my arcane calculator here. So that is going to run you 60 gold and 50 silver pieces.
I hand it over.
Thank you. Is that all I can do for you?
Yeah, I think that'll be it for now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah. And you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus, you were just off in a rage. Any more chaos bolts you'd like to fling?
I throw a chaos, but no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh
No.
boy, no.
No, I'm just walking around, just trying to calm down, still swearing in every language I know under my breath. Dwarvish, Common, Elvish, all of the above.
Cool. So Osmond,
Yes.
you're in the bath right now, yes?
Correct.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I know what's happening.
Shut up. You don't know what I'm doing.
Do I? No. I'm kidding. What if I can read your thoughts?
Was that wise? You see her standing at, like, the foot of the tub. Not looking at you. Actually, no, that's a lie. She's looking dead at you.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay.
Hey, eyes up here! Eyes up here!
But she looks at you and just... Was that wise?
I kind of like shift, so instead of like just slouching down like reading a book, I'm like sitting completely up, and I like move my book so it's kind of covering.
Did you put a lot of bubbles in there? Let's hope you put a lot of bubbles in
I was
there.
just gonna say, move the bubbles around.
Was what twice?
You're very open about your little jaunt through the forest.
He's part of the group. He asked. Right.
That didn't matter a few weeks ago.
Since when has your opinion been validated?
Osmond, that was rude. And I expect an
Yes,
apology.
well, you've caught me in a very shitty mood, so.
She looks down. Not the way I see it.
Whoa.
God damn! First of all, no, I'm kidding.
First of all, just gonna cuss out Eliza real quick.
Oh,
Just cuss out the main villain. Super good idea.
The opportunity was there, we took it.
So, I see you still got your hands on Rosalie.
If that's how you want to put it. So awful whenever you voice any of my plans. But no, it was more of a hunter and her prey sort of situation. She came to me.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No. How'd you enjoy your little tale the other night? That bard is quite the storyteller.
I'm just gonna kind of just like, I look at her for a while, and I kind of just like look like I'm thinking. I pick up my book and open to a page and start reading again.
God, I love him.
Come now, Osmond, I miss our talks. I would speak to Rosalie, but she's never been much a conversationalist, and admittedly, the dead simply cannot match your turn of phrase. Come on.
Still reading.
God damn.
Swagger.
If that's how you want to play it.
Hope it was nice knowing you, Osmond.
But I haven't given up. And something tells me neither have you. And that's
His
gonna
eyes
make
kinda
this so much more fun.
His eyes kind of like stop skimming the reading for a second, like hesitate. And kind of pauses for a second.
Nothing more. And she vanishes as soon as she was there.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Oh, you think?
Swiggity swooty, she's coming for the booty.
Oh. She better not.
I think people are coming for the murder.
Yeah, probably.
Either,
What
probably
Canellis
both.
does.
Yeah, very fair.
Cool. So, the three that left kind of make their way back to the inn. It's like 3, 4 o'clock by now. But as far as I know, you guys are all just kind of about. Is there anything you want to accomplish in the day? Anyone you want to talk to? Because really, the next one is up to you guys.
I'm assuming that there's no way to, like, find any traces of the guild in town.
You could look.
So by the time everyone gets back, what time of day is it?
About 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
I don't think I
Cyrus.
would have yet.
You want to what?
I don't think. I think he's spending the night outside.
Okay.
Not in the room.
Did you come back at all during the day?
Nah.
Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for traces of the guild.
Okay, roll investigation.
Alrighty.
While he's rolling, after I would have finished with my bath and kind of like cleared my head a bit, I probably would have got up and gone to find the closest temple.
Okay. You get out, you dress. It does not take you long. It's a pretty high building by comparison to the other like cottages and shacks that are around here. And you enter the chapel, a modest size, like a little larger than the houses you see. Even now, as outsiders, one can see the love and stains in the floorboards. The walls, the great wooden doors remain open like an invitation.
Okay. I enter. I'll allow you to continue with Nathan if you want. If that's works.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
We're right here. It is a beautiful little chapel. There, as you would expect, pews, a stained glass mural as normally depicted in these sorts of churches, with the image of a woman with her head bowed in prayer, weeping. There is no sign of a pastor or a nun or anything. For the moment, you seem alone.
Okay. I'm just gonna find a spot, and while it's not a temple to Oakma, I'm gonna take my spot and just pray for a while, kind of meditate.
Cool. So, Nathan, did you roll investigation?
Yeah, I got a 9.
You don't see them. Losi is never one to like put down roots. She gets the job done. She moves. They're probably already on their way to the north.
Yeah. Nathan probably just like wanders around outside. He's probably gonna try and find some sort of tree.
They're not hard to find here.
He's probably gonna climb in and use Druidcraft to make it more concealed.
Oh, denser? Like denser leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. It's pretty simple.
And then he's gonna pass out there.
So no one's staying in Cyrus and Nathan's room.
I mean,
Well, okay, you know what? Actually, he probably would come back, but not until the sun's gone down. Probably not till like super, super late.
Okay.
and Nathan would have came back to like pass out one potion to everyone and then leave the rest of his stuff in the room.
You have 4. Who are you giving it to?
Oh, I thought it was 6.
No, I calculated 4, so like you paid okay.
Okay. So then he's gonna give 1 to Osbin, 1 to Azravan.
Osmond, you wouldn't have seen him because
You
he'd either been taking a bath or would have been out at church.
Okay, so then he'd give 1 to Dea, 1 to Vola, 1 to Azravana, and probably 1 to Cyrus just as they were passing each other.
You wouldn't have seen me. You would have to leave it in the room.
Then I'll just leave it in the room, yeah. Cool.
So this is all we want to do today? Day, got anything, Azravana?
Got anything, Azravana?
She's dead.
She's
Lady,
dead.
you alive?
Did.
She's with her zombies.
My mic was muted.
Oh
My
my
bad.
Daya's probably just gonna be. She's gonna be sitting at the table, just kind of like head down. She's kind of in her trying to pray as hard as she can in her head, and like if she notices when Osmond leaves, she's gonna go back up to their room and try to relax and read and not think about things.
So many things.
So many
So
things.
many things.
I bet
She's just
Nathan
trying
made
to.
a fucking potion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. She'll when you pass that to her, she's gonna mutter a thank you, but avoid eye contact whatsoever. She's like avoiding eye contact with you.
Yeah,
Like she gets a little rigid.
sorry about earlier. I realized that, people are weird about the no pants dance, so yeah.
She gets a little redder in the cheeks. It's okay. I know things are different outside of where I grew up. It's just never I let's just say we probably lived on opposite ends of the spectrum when it came to nudity. And she's like looking at the table and just this bright faced red.
She's like dying.
Yeah.
I mean, the more I hang around you guys, the more I realize that I've probably got a lot to learn about life away from the coast. So,
You're not alone. I have a lot to learn about life away from the temple.
Cool.
It's a very different world. Cool. And she kind of at that moment she kind of like gets up. Thank you again for the potion. She kind of pockets it and she goes upstairs.
Nathan just gives a thumbs up.
No eye contact. Red Daya.
Azarana?
I'm probably just gonna go up to my room, bring the zombies,
Right on. Vola?
And relax.
I'm probably going to. I want to walk around that since I've like. One, what was my progress in teaching the zombies patty cake?
You got to clap. Because instead of clap, they would do clap, punch. Like try to punch you in the face.
Should teach him that as a combat move.
Yeah.
Do the patty cake!
Patty cake!
Zombie, use
Clap
patty
punch.
cake!
It's super effective.
Yes.
All right, but after that, I'm gonna like want to wander around and see if I can find a nice tree.
Very easy to find.
Cool. So I just want to like look at this tree.
You
And I just want to like talk at it.
you do find a tree that looks really particularly condensed.
Ooh.
And so you're talking at it. What are you saying?
I'm like, hello, tree. I was wondering if you could tell me about the area, and if you can't, that's okay, because no one else has been able to tell me about the area since ever. But
Maze.
it was a very weird journey here, and there are zombies now. Yeah.
Vola's adorable. I love her.
I love
Yum.
every time you open your mouth, it's beautiful. Whatever comes out.
You hear this,
Yeah.
by the way, Nathan.
Vola
Yeah,
is the
I was-
real cinnamon
I was
roll
about
of
to
this
say.
group.
I want to like make my voice a lot deeper and just say, "You can buy a bedroll at the general store."
I'm just like, and I'm
Roll
like,
deception.
Please, please, please.
Oh my
we're
god,
using
please.
the hard
Oh my god, please. Do you want Vola to roll against it?
die. 11.
Would you roll an insight, Vola?
let's see. 13.
What the
Shit.
fuck is that?
I'm just like, that is not the tree. I'm gonna look up into the tree,
I peek down upside down with a grin.
and I'm just gonna be like, "You piece of shit,"
Yeah, I am.
and I'm gonna walk away.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
There is a bed. There are bedrolls at the general store.
I
though.
was just talking to the trees.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I won't do
I
that
was
again.
going to sleep in my room anyway, but now you're being all mean, and you're. This is my thing.
I didn't know. I
Girls have
didn't know
changed
that.
you, man.
We've known each other for like a freaking month now. You know that I talk to the trees.
I've never seen it though. I thought you just. I don't know. Do they talk back?
No.
Well, that's one thing I was lied to about. Okay, great.
At least not to me.
Shit. Fuck, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, if you want to sleep in this one, I condensed it already.
No, I'll sleep in the room because I'm teaching the zombies how to play patty cake. But
Oh, how's that going?
I got this part done.
Okay,
It's good progress.
cool.
I'm gonna go find a different tree to talk to.
Okay. Easy to find.
Cool. So I'm gonna go to a different tree. I'm gonna check to make sure there isn't another Nathan in it.
There's not, no.
Okay.
I don't
and
think
then
this
I'm
world
just
can
gonna,
handle
like,
multiple
do the
Nathan.
same thing to that tree,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna like give the tree a hug, and then I'm gonna go back to my room.
Nathan just mopes in the tree.
Oh.
So, when it gets around like sunset or so, is there anyone else in the temple at all yet?
Yeah. There's been a dark-skinned pastor, human, who hasn't interrupted you.
Okay.
Who's seen that you're doing stuff, and has just been around, like has like a broom. He's been tidying the chapel.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do the thing I was gonna do then. So I'll just get up and just head back to the inn. Get back to the room. Did they bring up a second bed?
Yeah,
Cot? Okay.
it's more or less a
Steak.
bedroll. Like they're fancy and they call it like, yeah, we'll bring another cot up. They're not a bedroll.
It's a bedroll.
It's a bedroll.
What is Dea up to when Osmond returns?
She's probably sitting on the bed, reading her book of ballads, just trying to zone out. So she probably looks up when he enters the room, and her face gets a little red again. Oh, hi Osmond. Did you? I can use the bedroll if you want. I don't know. Didn't know which we wanted to.
No. Keep the bed.
She's just red faced and she puts her head in the book.
But like all the way through, like
In the book, pretty deep. Like she's reading every
necklace.
every word with like one eye. She's reading.
She came to me again earlier.
She puts the book lower so she looks at Osmond. Oh, and
About what you'd expect. She tried to talk down what I was doing, party members, and eventually I just got sick of it and started to ignore her, so we'll see how well that goes over.
she kind of closes her eyes and nods her head, and she kind of closes her book and puts it to the side. I don't know how you can put up with it. I can't imagine having that. She's about to say something. She kind of like shuts her mouth and just kind of glares at nothing. That witch in my head.
If you looking over at Osmond, you can see that he's kind of like a little shaky right now. He's kind of just like, how can we fight her? Everywhere we go, she's there. Every city we've been to, she's destroyed. She's in my head, and she's not even present in this city. What are we supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I tried so hard to save Rosalie. I put my own life on the line to make sure that she reached, I don't know, sanctity, freedom by her own purpose, but it didn't matter. Eliza got to her.
Osmond finds little hands wrapped around his waist, and she's giving him a hug from the front.
Yo.
ew.
Ew.
Get a room. Oh wait.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not who I thought I was. Everything's just so fucked up right now.
I don't think any of us are who we thought we were. You're not the only one thinking these things. I've been thinking the same things since Saberhagen, watching all those people die. It's almost exhausting going to a place, meeting people, getting to know people, and then all of a sudden everything is being taken away by that creature. And I can't help but feel it's knowing that I have this book and that she's following us. Osmond, you're not alone in this, and you can't blame yourself for any of this. She's picked every single one of us for a reason. And from being away from home, being to all these places, I've come to understand that evil comes in many forms, many more forms than what I was taught.
Like, you see in Osmond's face, just like the first time you've ever seen, just like pure, like childlike fear.
Oh. She squeezes him tighter.
I'm worried not only about my own life, but what she'll do to the rest of you. What she'll do to you, what she'll do to Nathan. I don't want to see any of you get hurt. And I'm worried because I don't know how to fight her.
And that's our next step. We'll find something together. I don't want anything to happen to you guys. And after seeing everything that she's done, we all should be scared, but I think we have something that she doesn't. We have people who are willing to put a stop to her. We have, honestly, even with all our differences, I think we all have the same goal in mind, and that whatever her goal is, the opposite. It's probably why she probably sees you as a threat, Osmond. I know you may not think you're much, but I see a lot of greatness in you. And the fact that you're so strong and able to even try and go against her when she's constantly in your head like that, I hope to one day have the strength that you have. I'm not gonna let her do anything to you, at least. I know I'm not strong. I know I'm not experienced in things. I don't even know what she is. I've seen what she's capable of, but I've spent most of my life just standing on the sidelines and not doing anything, and I'm tired of it. Watching what happened in Saberhagen just proved I'm just tired of running. I'm tired of letting these things happen. Even if it means me not being around anymore, I don't want to see this woman, devil, whatever she is, succeed. We'll figure out something, Osmond.
Osmond kind of just squeezes her a little. You can feel kind of like a little wet spot on the side of your cheek as a couple tears kind of roll down from his eye. Kind of just holds you really tight for a good amount of time. If you're okay with it, I don't want to sleep by myself tonight.
You feel her tense up a little bit, but she kind of pulls away from him, looks at him in the eyes, and says, "I understand. I trust you, Osmond." She's turning red, and she just kind of like snuggles back into his chest to avoid eye contact.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I had to turn on push to talk because
Smooth
I just like everyone's
I shook
collective
them.
face journeys when Osmond said that though.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I loved everyone's collective face journeys. Everyone's reactions were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I also had a reaction, you just couldn't see it.
Yeah.
You need a webcam.
I sit in a dark room, no one would be able to see me anyway.
To see your red hair.
Have one light. Have one light by your
A
desk.
single
and
light.
A candle!
above you.
Get a candle!
Silhouette.
No, you just not even a light, just a candle.
Just a can. Yeah, there you go.
I have a couple of candles.
Light those shit up.
See, look.
And
Look at DM. Look at our illustrious DM.
That'll be my constant state.
Yes, perfect.
Anyway, is that done, or like can I
And
fangirl
then
now?
when we then when we go to bed, and respect for Dea, Osmond, fully clothed, undershirt, whatever, stays like farthest side of the bed as he can to not like make her uncomfortable.
Oh my god, he's such a gentleman.
Like that awkward, you're like on the very edge of the bed.
Yeah.
Like if you roll over, you're gonna fall off.
Mm-hmm.
What is everyone else doing for their bedtime rituals?
I'm not coming home till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, that's fine. I have a thing for you. We'll get to you. Nathan?
Dope.
Nathan is probably staying up for a good while, thinking about everything, and then, given the circumstances of what's happened in the past couple of days, thinking about home. And he probably stays up that night trying to piece together, like, the odds of him ever seeing her again or seeing home again, until he probably just passes out from exhaustion.
God, this night is full of feels, isn't it?
Vola?
All the feels.
So I feel like after I hug the tree, I probably will wander a little bit more until the sun goes down. So, yeah.
All right. Do you sleep in the room, or?
I think I'm gonna sleep in the room, and I think I'm gonna what was it? I think I'm gonna really appreciate how chill Azurana is because everybody else is super tense and it's uncomfortable.
It's true. Azurana?
She probably would have taken a bath, came back out, relaxed, hung out with her zombies for a bit, named them all.
Oh God. Do tell.
Yes.
Ready for some names?
I'm ready for some names.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Alright. We have Jackson,
Nice.
Jasper,
Wait,
Jill,
Hey.
wait.
and Henderson.
They're the Jackson 4!
Amazing.
They're the Jackson 4! Which one's the
Big
fat one?
bloat is Henderson.
Okay, I love it. I'm a big fan. I want to go see that. I want to go see that concert.
I have named them all, and with that, she'll probably just lay down and relax.
Okay.
Amazing.
So, 2 a.m. hits. Sai, you walk in.
Great.
You notice on the side of the bar a weird little carving. Just that it exists.
I go, hit it.
The closer you get, the more it just appears in your head. The sign of the Cobalt Brotherhood.
Fuck.
If that rings a bell.
Yeah, you know, it might
My
far. You know, my memory's not that great.
The look on your face says otherwise.
Your bell has been rung.
Is this does the sign, is it just like that they're in town, that they're nearby, or is this like a specific, like...
It's a calling
Calling.
card. It's
Well,
not
of course it
necessarily for you. It's like a real insight.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna use a luck point, because this sounds important. That was better. A lot better. Bax, move your tail. Insight, 26.
This is the kind of sign the Cobalt Brotherhood would etch into places that were doing business with them. A sort of, we are watching and we are protecting this place.
Okay. Can I look around the bar, see if I see anybody familiar? Oh no.
I don't like your face
I
right now.
don't like that smile!
That's
You know,
not
I
what you
saw
want
it in the camera too, and there's like no light in here, so it was kind of great. Anyway, so you see the nice little barkeep who appears out of nowhere from like the back, and he sees that you're like admiring the counter. He's like, oh, I see we're still awake.
Yeah. No, I had to step out for a bit.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can help you with tonight?
No, just, I didn't notice this here before, just weird, I thought maybe I recognized it.
Recognize what? We're talking about the insignia.
Yeah, the insignia.
Oh, isn't it nice? I have a few suppliers back in Corwin. Not too. I don't know if you know the place, but it's not too far from here, a little ways north.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm a native, so I'm a big fan of the Corwin silver wine. That's my favorite. I've been trying to get some imports in for the longest time, and I had a guy come back with me from Corwin, and he made a little art piece. It's kind of nice, kind of cute, don't you think?
Yeah, real interesting. I never been there. I live in until now.
Mm-hmm.
Not from around here.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. I should probably go get some sleep. You have a good night, though.
You too, sir. And he goes back into the.
And I go upstairs. And I'm sure at some point I pass out from exhaustion.
You did.
But I just cold sweat the entire night.
Osmond,
Yes.
make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Fuck!
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
I was gonna say, can I say what Dea did when she went to bed?
I was waiting for the shoe to drop.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
God.
Oh no.
Okay. That's really good. That's a 27.
Is it?
Oh shit. Oh no!
Oh
God
I
damn!
duck. I rolled a natural 19.
Oh shit.
no!
Should I say what Dea did before this all happens?
I mean, you
She's going to bed.
can.
I mean, you know, she doesn't really have much in, like, she just has her under, like, her nightgown to wear, and she's super, like, you know, just like, she just rushes into bed and is on the exact opposite side of the bed as he is.
Mm-hmm.
But she does fall asleep, and her tail does, like, make its way towards him,
Oh.
she does not, she's asleep, but her tail does, like, try to grab him around the waist.
Okay.
Aw.
Unknowns to her.
Osmond.
Alright, fuck me up.
What?
Fuck me up, fam.
That's quote. No.
So you wake in the middle of the night, and you see Dea like rolls onto her side, like facing away from you, and you hear Osmond. Dea turns around, and her face looks different.
No,
What's happening? What is happening?
No.
Oh God, no!
What the fuck?
Her horns are gone. Her
Oh,
face is
God.
different.
Oh.
And she's smiling at you with green eyes. The visage of a pale human girl. Her hair a silvery white. Is this what it takes for you to talk to me, Osmond?
Can I move at all right now?
You can certainly try.
Oh no!
Because I was gonna say, out of pure reaction, he would have like
Yeah, he would have bolted.
backpedaled, like fallen out of bed and like scrambled up against the back wall.
Mm-hmm.
Does it happen, or am I stuck?
Make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh God.
Come on, Clark. Come on, Clark.
Come on.
16?
You move.
Okay.
You
I
like
regret my tail
bolt
being over there.
upright on your feet out of bed, like against the wall.
Leave me, witch.
Sharp as tongue as ever. Wow. She stands up, still wearing Daya's like nightgown.
Oh Jesus.
Oh fuck, this is getting real weird.
Is this what you fancy, Osmond? This?
I fancy Dea, not you.
Now, I've grown bored. Osmond, you won't talk to me in the day, and you're always so distracted. And when the game gets boring, and it seems like the mice have just run out of ideas, I find it necessary to stir the pot.
Fuck.
No, thank you.
Oh fuck.
She gets up.
We will.
She gets up. She walks to the middle of the room. And she looks at you, Osben.
Do what you want. Do not hurt Dea.
Her Dea. This Dea? This one? Oh, no. I can't do that. That would be too quick. No. Rather, I've taken up a new hobby. Would you like to hear it? I thought you'd say yes. So,
No.
Oh
I
no.
decided Rosalie was such a fun experiment, and it took a lot to make her. I'll give you that. But what if I had more? And not just any soldiers, but instead someone important to you. She holds her hand out, you blink, and a woman is standing in her arms. Your mother.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Frozen. Staring at you as if nothing is happening, just completely still.
You will not touch her.
You're in no room to barter, cleric.
I will kill Drazina, and I will kill you.
That's what I want. That, the fire. Your companions and you have been running all this time, and after all this work, for this final game. The living's last gambit. All I want is someone to play. Stop.
So-
running, Elizabeth.
I'm gonna cast... I cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice booming. My eye goes dead black. And the holy symbol of Ugma changes to that of the Spider Queen Lolth.
Oh shit.
And in Undercommon, I yell, "Leave!"
Roll intimidation.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Come on, man. Come on.
What?
God damn.
Good.
That is a unnatural 20.
Come on, Silver Tongue. Well, Silver Tongue 2.
Eliza and her captive vanish. But you still hear in your head, like a farewell. Enough running, cleric. It's time you fight back, or my collection will grow. And who knows? Maybe your beloved will be standing here next to me next time. You awake in the middle of the night. Dea turned over, asleep. The night persists!
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
Osmond-
Christ.
Osmond like
God.
curls up in a ball into himself and just like breaks down completely.
Oh my god. That bitch. I want to murder her. Oh.
Before and then in the morning, because Osmond's not gonna sleep the rest of the night.
No.
No shit.
Um,
I don't blame him.
before Dea wakes up, as soon as the sun rises, he's gonna get dressed and he's gonna go out into the town.
Okay. And you do so.
Damn.
The rest of you wake up. Another morning. Osmond is gone from the bed, Dea.
I feel kind of sad. But I try not to think about it. She kind of looks at the empty spot and just kind of like holds onto her tail and then she gets up to get ready. Hopefully, hoping that he's downstairs, you know. So yeah, so she just gets ready, and when she's ready, she goes downstairs.
Okay. The rest of you?
Nathan is gonna lie in the tree for a few minutes thinking, and then he's gonna make his way over to the inn, specifically to Vola and Azravana's room.
Okay. So, Vola, Azravana, you're woken up by
Or what?
a knock.
I guess I'm probably on the cot on the floor, so I'm gonna go and like peek open the door.
Okay. You see this one closed.
I'm like glaring at him.
Okay, I know what I did was fucked up. I thought it was like, I don't know why I thought it was funny.
You are not funny, Nathan. And I'm just gonna open the door and be like, okay, we've agreed that you're not funny.
Yeah,
What do you need?
I wanted to know if there's any way I can make it up to you.
Well, you're not funny.
I realized that I'm not funny. I meant like besides acknowledging that fact.
I don't know. Do the trees ever talk to you? Because I know you talk to plants, but you also talk to dead things, so.
I haven't talked to dead things. It's just that
I talk to dead things.
Is that your character?
That's
Do
my
you hear
thing.
that, like, from the bed? Is that
She
a
kind of like half asleep mumbles that.
Even half
Nathan
asleep,
just
she's
smirk.
like, "That's my thing."
Nathan resists the urge to smirk. And he just says, and I've tried talking to plants before whenever I tried to get a hold of whatever my thing is, but it never works. Talking to plants never yields a response. Talking to animals just seems to make them more mad. If anything, you're more successful at that shit than I am. because you actually feel a connection. Whereas so far I have not.
So you're just a broken druid.
It
Ow!
would seem that way.
Straight to the point.
Okay. Well, I feel better now.
You didn't need to go for the jugular like that, Jesus.
I'm just gonna go downstairs and eat breakfast now.
Nathan just kind of stands in the doorway with a very confused look, and then just goes into his and Cyrus's room and starts like just looking at his stuff, not even like trying to do anything with it, just like sorting through it.
Okay.
Can I just say out of character just to explain a little bit?
Oh no.
So Vola is like, she's super pissed off, but like there's nothing that he can do really to like make her feel better, like at all.
Oh.
Like, because she has more money than him, so he can't buy her anything. And like, and she's aware of that.
Wait, is this it? Is this it? Is this where Nathan finally regrets not keeping his money?
Oh my god.
You
She
done
knows-
fucked up, Aaron.
He can say to really make her feel better, because he like really fucked with her, and it really messed her up, and like she got excited for a second before realizing she was being lied to by her friend. And so basically just making him feel as bad as possible, the same way that she felt bad. And once she did that, she's like, okay, I'm good now.
So she's like done and over it. She's like, okay, we're fine.
Yeah, now she's like, yeah, we're good now.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10.
I love her.
As
She's
Ravana
fantastic.
in the background.
Just cackling.
After Vola said that, just put her hand over her mouth and was trying real hard not to laugh.
So you're a broken druid. That's
Oh, so you suck at your job.
Didn't need to like, go for his whole life like that. Fuck.
No, it's fine. Nathan is
It's
just
not.
now gonna have a deep existential crisis.
So it's a normal day for Nathan.
Actually, no. This is a first.
Oh.
Oh, this is a good morning. This is starting out as a good
It's
day.
going great. Yeah.
Cyrus?
I probably would have woken up early because I probably wouldn't have slept too well. So I would get up, and since I never took a bath yesterday, I would take a bath this morning, and I'd probably like walk out. I got like the towel wrapped around my waist, but like no shirt. Right as probably when Nathan comes in.
You see this face?
Perfect timing.
Yep.
I mean, could be worse.
Exactly.
He could be naked.
It's
Yeah.
Oh,
There.
hey.
Morning.
How was your night?
Great. It was nothing, nothing to report.
Okay.
How was yours? It was the tree you slept in. I'm assuming it was a tree.
Yeah, it was a tree. It was. Yeah. So, what's the plan?
I'm not sure. I think we might be heading to Feld, the capital today. I don't fucking
Cool.
know. I can't remember the name of the capital.
Okay.
I went through all this trouble to make a world. I'm kidding.
Foul or not?
I'm kidding. Please.
Because I always want to say Algernon, but I know that's not it.
Give him some flowers.
I mean, we have
Oh.
zombies covered in them.
Rude.
You touch my children.
Don't you?
Oh.
So,
Oh.
like,
Dead mom.
Don't touch my children.
Nathan's just like sifting through his bag, just like lost in thought.
Oh,
Like-
I'd probably see the potion that you said about. This yours?
No, that's yours. I bought things for people because I figured I'd be at least somewhat useful.
Oh. Thanks. This will definitely be put to use, I'm sure.
And I just like stopped sifting and I'm like, When's the last time you ever felt like you royally fucked up?
Almost every day of my life. Why?
How do you deal with that?
Well, I realize it is not the first time I've royally fucked up. It is probably not going to be the last time I royally fuck up. So I just come to terms with it and I move on. I made a mistake. It's not gonna be the last one.
Huh. Okay.
Funny thing about being a half elf, you're half human.
That's the part I like. Okay.
Then I would just get dressed and head downstairs, and I would slowly walk to a table and scan every single person who is there to see if I catch anyone who looks even vaguely familiar.
Roll perception.
Perception, okay. Ooh, and it was a long way, so I get that luck. Dope. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. That was not. Fuck, where'd my stats go? Where'd they go? I can't see. Perception, that's an 11.
Nah,
Okay.
totally safe.
Sure. Sure it
Totally
is.
safe. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. So I am gonna go, I'm gonna put my hood up. I'm gonna go sit down at a table waiting for the others.
You do so. Who else is like up? Is like Vola, Azravana, Nathan, how's Dea?
I'm eating breakfast in the tavern.
Yeah.
Well, when Day gets finished getting dressed, she's gonna go downstairs. See if she can see anyone who's up. She's looking hopefully for Osmond, but
He is nowhere to be found.
he's a little sad. But she puts on a good face and tries to find anyone else she knows down here.
Roll deception.
All right, then. Oh, boy. Okay. What was that, perception you said?
Perception.
Uh, 16.
Okay. So you all find a seat together. Where's Azravana? Where's her children?
I left my children in the room, but I'm gonna have some breakfast.
Okay.
So
Breakfast.
whenever Nathan sits down, he just walks next to Vola for a second and says, I figured something out if you want to come with me after we're done with breakfast.
Sure. What'd you figure out?
You'll see.
Okay.
And so I sit down and have breakfast.
Breakfast is pancakes.
Yes!
Yay! Dea is avoiding eye contact with Nathan and sitting away from Cyrus.
Yep, nope, I am very quietly. Cyrus is oddly quiet, eating my pancakes, and his hood is up. This is like probably the quietest Cyrus has ever been in the entire time you have known.
Where's
Dea,
Os-
she's a little less pissed at him now. She's still a little irked, but she's more worried about where Osmond's at right now.
Where is Osmond? Can we pan over to that scene real quick?
I went back to the church.
Okay.
Is there anyone
Yay,
there?
the church.
No.
Great. So I go and I find just a little pew area, kind of nice isolated corner.
Mm-hmm.
I pray for a little bit, and after praying for a short bit, I would like to cast Sending.
Okay.
We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try to cast Sending on my mother, Elia.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna say, Mom, it's Osmond. You're in danger. Please, I need to know where you are.
There's no response.
Shit.
Okay, so then even more panicked, I'm gonna. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna try my dad, Javon,
Okay.
and say, Dad, Elia's in danger. I need you to get somewhere safe, and I need to know where you are. I don't know if you're still with Drazina, but please, I need something. No response for that either?
There's no response. I'm sorry.
At this point, like,
Wait.
tears are...
No, there's no response. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. At this point, like, tears are, like, streaming down Osmond's face.
Oh shit.
And he kind of just, like, puts his head in his hands. And, like, he takes off his eye patch, and he's looking at it, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I need help. Just kind of looking at Ogma's holy...
Roll religion.
Come on, cleric.
Oh, that was cocked. Let's see, that's... Okay. That's a 21.
Okay.
The gods are silent. Never one to interfere with mortal affairs on a grand scheme when they can avoid it. When the silence fills your mind, it seems to just have a weight. The caretaker, who you found earlier, heard your call and asks, isn't that why anyone comes here? You look up and you see a darker skinned man with glasses. And robes befitting a pastor. May I sit?
Just kind of shake my head, yeah.
What brings you here, young man?
I don't know up from down anymore. I used to be so driven and what I knew, what I had to do, and where I had to be, who I had to talk to, what I had to say. Everything's just so confusing because of one bad, terrible choice I made. I don't know how to fix it.
He nods knowingly. If I don't know that struggle. Are you familiar with our temple and the goddess Ayuna?
I assume so. DM?
Kind of. You've heard of.
Well, because Iuna is another knowledge god, right?
She is not in the pantheon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he asks,
You may have noticed, but my faith lies with all.
I do not ask that you change that for a moment.
I just came somewhere to be closer to them.
And you will find that here. Now listen, you are a half-elf, if I am not mistaken.
That's correct.
By your standards, I must be a child. But allow an old man to give you some wisdom I picked up in the past few years. In our darkest times, when hope leaves us and the gods do not answer, it is often the answer is within us already. You must look inward. Your gut. I promise you, there's an answer there. Have faith, my child. Then he pats you on the back. Although, that is easier said than done. But know there's more people behind you than you think. And you are not alone. He smiles.
Kind of give a little sad smile back. Give him a nod.
If you need anything, this temple is not going anywhere. And he stands and he leads you to your prayer.
Okay. I just kind of sit and reflect for a while.
Okay.
And odd question, but is the coin I took off of Rosalie, is that magical?
It does not appear magical. From your perspective, it appears to be just a coin. Probably used to be magical, but no longer.
Okay. Is there like a forge nearby?
There's a weaponsmithy.
Okay. So I'm gonna go there. I'm just gonna silently put down 3 gold on whoever's.
Yeah. On
Just
the rise, where the altar would be.
Oh, this is the smithy is in the. Is that what you're saying?
No, I thought you were giving a tithing or something. Never mind.
No.
Okay.
No, so I'm gonna go to the smithy. I put down 3 gold and say, I only need a minute, no questions.
Well, you happen upon the low blow weapon shop, and you come across this halfling girl who starts to get a word in, and you say your piece, and so she's like, thumbs up.
So I'm gonna walk
seen
over.
the money.
So I walk over to the furnace,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of palm the coin for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
kind of clutch it tight in my hand, and just drop it into the furnace, and then walk back to the inn.
But have a day. Oh dear. And you make your way back to the inn. What are the rest of y'all doing? Y'all just eating pancakes?
Yeah, Dea might ask, have any of you guys seen Osmond this morning?
Mouthful of pancakes? No.
I assumed he was rooming with you.
He is, but he was gone this morning when I woke up. I was just wondering if never mind. I'm sure he's just doing some errands, and she just mouthful pancakes.
Oh.
Fuck, not again. Meet me by the big tree later, okay?
What?
Meet me by the big tree later.
Oh, okay.
The one that I fucked up at. I'll see you there.
Okay.
And I finish my pancakes and start to go look for Osmond.
Dea watches him leave, and she kind of wait. Where are you going?
Well, somebody's got to find him.
I'll come with you.
Just get some rest.
No, please. Let me come with you. She gives him a pleading look, like, please.
Okay.
I imagine they find me not out of the...
Around the time they left, you were still at the church.
Right.
So, y'all are looking around. What's Vola doing? Vola and Azravana.
Well, Nathan told me to meet him by the tree, so I'm gonna go to the tree.
You're just going by the tree.
And then also, Julian, did you see what I sent you?
No.
Okay.
Is it messaging?
Yes.
It's not working.
It's just a little side note, nothing super important.
It works on my phone, but not my computer. Lovely. Okay. Good to know. He once was the most stable character, I guess. Okay.
At one point.
Azravana, what's good?
I think she's gonna go and walk around the town some more, I guess.
Anything you're looking for specifically, or?
No, anything of interest to her, which probably won't happen.
You do some walking. Don't find any like magic shops or anything like in Saberhagen. No. This place has a lot of trade with Saberhagen because it's so close.
Right.
Uh,
I brought my my zombie kids with me too.
Did you? Okay. So the two of you looking for Osmond. Why don't you roll investigation?
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
I'm loving this new die that I got. It's like heavy too, so I'm like, yeah, weighty.
You both find him coming back towards the inn in one of the back alleys around the central square.
I walk over to him, trying not to make any big scene.
Like, when you get close to him, you can tell that he's, like, really just physically, emotionally drained. He looks just entirely just out of it. Like, you can tell that he's been, like, crying.
Has not gotten any sleep.
He just, yeah, he looks exhausted.
Hey. What did we say about, staying sane?
Without saying a word, Dea grabs and holds his hand.
I figured whenever you were telling me about what was going on, you'd keep me in the loop with stuff. So, what's going on, dude?
Everything's just happened so fast. You'll have to forgive me.
Okay, well, take me through step by step.
Should we go somewhere, maybe back to the inn? Osmond can sit down. Osmond, you look exhausted. Did you get any sleep last
No. She very forcefully came to me last night. She knew which buttons to push, I guess.
She squeezes his hand tighter.
Nathan just starts to like grimace and like stares at the ground. So she's getting even more pushy.
She threatened my mom. She threatened Dea.
Nathan gets like visibly upset. Like
You don't mess with the mamas.
like
You don't fuck with mamas.
like you know that relaxed, like livid face where like everything just drains?
Yeah, where you're so pissed you can't even like.
Yeah, that face.
Dea's eyes are wide, and she's just holding onto him tighter.
I recount the rest of what happened that night to those two.
Dea's visibly shaken.
So what are we doing about it then?
I thought I might find solace heading to the nearest temple. I tried getting in contact with either of my parents, but no luck.
They could just be in an area that magic can't. You can't contact them.
I don't doubt it. I have a feeling they're still in servitude. And Lady Drazina very strict on magical boundaries.
Well, let's make sure that there's
Nathan has no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dea's really the only one that knows what he that knows all this shit.
So Nathan tries to process it but shakes his head. I don't know anything about what's going on with that, but we need to make sure that they're safe.
Your safety comes first.
And he like just smirks and looks at Osmond like with a "we got a fucking mission. What the fuck are you talking about?" face. Just I can keep track of myself. Trust me. But if she's coming after you, then that's top priority. Like, I can fend myself off against whatever assholes come at us. But you've got a fucking witch coming after you. Stakes
I'm
are...
with Nathan.
Yeah, stakes are a little bit higher, buddy.
We've been kind of running on just hearsay, trying to figure out where to go and what to do. She's actively trying to make you obviously do something, and if she's threatening your parents, you wanted to find them in the first place, so let's
She told me
let's
the
try and
time
focus
for
on that.
running over.
Well, she wants a fight, let's fucking give it to her.
I don't know if we can face her. You've seen what she can do.
Like I told you last night, I'm tired of running. I've spent my entire life just watching horrible things happen and being ignorant about it. This is something that I can be behind, and I am willing to not run from, but run towards. I'm not going to let her do something like this to you or your family.
And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but other than my mom, I haven't really had much of a family, and so you guys are about as close as it gets other than her. So
You guys are closer than the family I thought I had. The people who were supposed to take care of me. Honestly, I've been living without a purpose for a while. At least after I left the temple, I don't know what I was doing traveling, just trying to find something. This is a goal. This is something that I can find purpose behind.
And honestly, I had lost hope that I was ever going to see home or any semblance of my family ever again. And then getting close to you guys and then seeing Losi made me realize that it's never too late to get back there. And I already have family here, so I might as well keep you guys and your families safe while I can. So, is it starting to make sense that whatever you say isn't gonna stop me from finding your fucking parents and killing this bitch? Like, is that getting across?
Yes, Nathan.
Okay, good.
I don't. I know none of you are afraid of dying, but
Oh no, I'm fucking terrified of dying.
my worst fear is, like, I mean, I have magics bring back dead. It's not the problem. I'm scared about servitude to her. I've already spent a good portion of my life in servitude to some other cruel, and then I say in Dwarvish, bitch.
Dea doesn't know what you said, but she knows it's something.
You know, it's an insult.
But it was forceful, and I like
Nathan
it.
knows what he said. And he's like,
I'd hate to see any more of my family. Looking to Nathan and Dea, kind of in the direction of the inn. Fall to such tragedy.
well, let's make sure it doesn't happen. Cut the head off of the snake, as it were.
She squeezes Osmond's hand. You don't know where I lived. I can't compare it to what you've been through, but servitude I do know to a certain other extent. I'm not afraid of it, and I'm not afraid to face it anymore. I was before, but I'm not going to anymore, so I'll take on whatever gets thrown at us. I have purpose now. I have people that I actually want to protect. I didn't before. I know it sounds corny, but I think that gives me a strength that I didn't have a few months ago.
No, you're both right.
So let's get this shit going. Come on. We can wait for the pity party later. Let's get shit going in full gear.
Dea gives kind of a sad smile. And let's get you some pancakes.
And also get you some fucking rest.
That also sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Come on. And I start leading the way back to the inn.
Yep, Dea leads by the hand. She is not letting go of that fucker.
You guys.
Family!
Janusaar is my favorite anime.
I need that gif of the girl shaking her fist and crying at the same time, like, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What are you doing, Silas?
I'm stuffing my face full of
You're
pancakes.
stuffing
Apparently.
your fucking face full of pancakes. Yes, you are. You deserve it.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile,
I'm
at the inn.
I'm trying.
How's your
I am
vada?
also trying to keep it under wraps, but I am like, my eyes are darting everywhere. Scanning for
totally
anyone
on
who
it.
comes in.
Azurvana.
What?
Roll perception.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's like every roll I've made you guys do has been like an omen tonight.
That's the real title of tonight's episode. Omens.
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 Omen. Did you roll perception?
Oh my fucking god. She
14.
So,
Oh.
you in your little travels, this city has not particularly enthused you. Saberhagen was a much better trip for you. You do have refined.
Was it?
For 5 minutes. Theoretically. Now that I think about it. Anyway, so you find this, you hear the babble of a stream. You turn and you see this not very big establishment. The sign's down. It must be under repair. But from what you can gather, you have found a hot spring. However,
I fucking did it.
However, upon closer inspection, you see the proprietors are both tieflings?
Interesting.
So it might be sketchy and it might not be sketchy, but either way, there's probably water in there.
Can I
Probably water.
can I examine it without actually talking to anybody? I'm just gonna look around and see.
Like, go in and see?
Yeah.
You go in. The proprietors don't seem overly interested in you at the moment. Like, they're busy looking at books and talking to each other. You
Perfect.
you would normally in this kind of place. It's kind of the wood is a little worn with water, which is promising. There is probably water here. Normally, you would see two hallways that were for men, women. There is only one hallway here.
I find the mixed bathing.
It appears that way.
Oh boy.
You see, a range of towels for purchase. But nothing really beyond that. And there's, a price chart. That
Can I look at the
reads...
price chart?
It's admission by person for a guaranteed hour. After that, if you leave, you have to pay again.
Oh.
5 gold per person for an hour.
Interesting. Does it look like it's closed right now?
No?
Interesting. I'm gonna head back to the inn.
You do.
Adding information to your little mental book.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I found it!
See, I can give you guys nice things.
Occasionally.
Don't ever say he doesn't give us nice things.
True.
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
can't say.
Just the Rocky Talkies.
It's true.
Amongst all
Also
of the
true.
shit, there are some little glittering gems.
Literally. So, you make your way back to the inn. I think Osmond went to pee. So, you went back to the inn.
I'm back.
Whenever,
Oh wait,
okay.
surprise.
Yeah, I'm
He's
back.
whenever I
Yeah, the
get,
same idea.
whenever I get to the end, I just turn to the two of them, specifically Dea, and I'm like, make sure he actually rests.
She nods her head very seriously.
Cool. I've got some stuff I gotta get taken care of, and I turn to Osmond. Just keep us in the loop next time. At least leave a note.
This is when, Azravana, busts in, kicks down the door.
With
Dea
my zombie
jumps.
squad.
What?
Yeah, so
My zombie squad behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
even
Oh
better.
yeah, she's a sight to behold to anyone who doesn't know her.
Yeah.
Even Cyrus
Flowers.
Flowers
Yeah.
jumps a little bit.
And she has news.
Zombies.
I'm gonna walk over and casually sit around everybody like nothing happened.
Great news. Good news, everybody.
Good news, everyone.
No, she's gonna sit there casually and then say, I found a thing.
What thing?
I can imagine just this, like,
No, like, guys.
what?
I found a thing.
Yeah.
Hair.
Yes.
Amazing.
Nathan's brow just furrows. What kind of a thing?
So, everybody has been super tense lately.
Yes.
You have
You
no
picked up on
idea.
that.
God, yeah. She doesn't know half of what's going down.
Yeah, Osmond's just
She
like
figures,
sadly
just
stuffing
looking
his
at
face
everybody,
with
you
pancakes
can
right
tell.
now.
Yeah.
Aw.
Cyrus just looks at her and goes, "You picked up on that, huh?" As he takes another bite of pancakes.
Dan's rubbing Austin's
So.
back as he's eating pancakes.
I found something that might be kind of relaxing and fun.
Oh.
I like where this is going.
I found
A training ring.
a hot spring.
I'm a little disappointed, but alright.
Okay.
Wait, so we've been on the road, probably getting blisters on our feet from walking so much and getting in battles, and a hot springs is disappointing to you.
It's not what I thought she was gonna say.
Dan just looks at him kind of incredulously, like, and she says out loud, "Really?"
What? It's fun and relaxing for me. I don't.
Nathan just raises his hands and says, I don't want to know. I'll meet you guys there later. I have some shit I gotta do. And I head to the tree.
It's mixed bathing, unfortunately, though.
Dea turns red, but then she also looks at freaking Cyrus and kind of just narrows her eyes. I'm sure that's not a problem for some people.
Woo!
Yeah, you're right. It's not a
Great
problem
shame.
for some people. Not sure why it is for others.
Ooh,
I
the
imagine,
clapback.
I imagine Nathan's still in the doorway and he's like, okay, listen, I'm sorry for yesterday.
And then she like, and then she looks back.
Cyrus chokes on his pancakes.
It's okay, Nathan. It's not a problem. It's something I need to deal with. And she's just beat red.
I didn't think I looked that bad. Fine. And I...
No! Wait, no! You were, I don't, and just her face is just, she's like, I'm gonna be quiet now. And she's avoiding eye contact with everyone.
Osmond is now rubbing her back instead of her.
You know what? A hot spring doesn't sound too bad.
No, that sounds actually very nice.
Is it a good one? Not a cursed one?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
What
doesn't
kind
appear
of hot
that way.
springs have you been to?
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure. Also, out of character, I low-key just mixed up campaigns. I'm so sorry. In a different campaign, we went to a cursed
Oh, that's right! I
No,
remember, yeah.
See,
no, I know
I
what
was
you're
under
talking
the
about.
impression Vola just like read a weird fanfic.
Oh, wait. You cut out. What did you say?
I was under the impression Vola just like read a weird fanfic.
Okay, we can say that that's what happened. And the real weird fanfic was Doug's campaign.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I remember that hot spring now. You are right. That was
Dryad.
fun.
Anyway,
I wouldn't mind a hot spring.
anywho, while this awkward exchange is happening, Nathan, you find Vola at the tree.
Cool. Okay. So, you know how you talk to trees but you don't get a response?
Yes.
Okay. Sit however you usually do.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna kind of.
Just trust me.
What did I miss?
Julian was making amazing. Sorry,
I got
DM was
sit
making
down.
amazing faces.
At the tree. And I'm just gonna lean my back against it.
And I'm gonna boop her on the nose and cast Speak with Plants.
You cast Speak with Plants.
That's a spell?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yep.
Wow.
3rd level druid spell.
I knew exactly where that was headed too.
Yo.
And then I just say, okay, try it now.
I need you to go away.
Okay. And so I walk away. I walk back to meet everyone else.
So I guess I'm gonna just turn my attention back to the tree and we be like, hello. So I tried talking to you the other night, but it didn't work because Nathan was sleeping in the tree, which is you. I don't actually know what he did. He just kind of hit me in the face, but very lightly.
Stop.
Wait, hi.
Shaw? Is this thing on?
Are you? Hi, what's your name?
My name's Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, fuck.
Say again?
Hi, Craig. My name is Vola.
Hey.
How are you?
I have a tree.
Okay, so I have a question. Can you talk with the other trees in the area? Do your roots talk to each other?
Oh yeah, me and Ashton are good buds over there by the barracks.
Nice.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. Do you normally talk to people?
No.
Wait, could you hear me talking last night when I was talking to you?
Yes. No. Yes. No. No.
No?
I have a very short memory. Every time I leave sheds, I swear it's just a day gone.
Oh no.
It's fine, it's winter.
That's very sad.
Fuck it.
Do you need to go to sleep? Because don't trees go to sleep in the winter and then come back?
No.
Oh.
It just sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have the memory of a fish.
I'm gonna go into my bag and I don't have. What do I have? Let's see. I have. So I have some traveler's clothing. So I'm assuming I have a scarf or something. So I'm gonna wrap a scarf around the tree.
You can't explain it. But if trees could smile. Thank you.
I'm just gonna,
a leaf falls and lands right on your forehead.
And I'm like, oh no! And I'm gonna take the leaf and I'm just gonna just tuck it into the scarf.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
No one ever hugs me.
I'm gonna hug you. We're friends now.
I can't move. But
That's
thank
okay.
you.
That's okay. All right. I hope you have a good rest of your winter, Craig, and I'll be back around at some point or another.
Please, it gets so lonely.
Yeah.
The fig trees are such assholes.
Oh, I'll go have a talking to them. Tell them to stop being dicks.
You're a saint.
All right. I love you. And then I hug him again.
I love you too.
All right. I'm gonna be like, all right, thank you so much. I'll see you later. And then I'm gonna walk away. And I'm gonna walk up to Nathan. I'm gonna be like, what did you do? That was amazing.
It's a spell that I figured out how to cast.
Okay, so can you make it so that I can cast that on myself? And that's the only thing. I don't want to have to do all the other stuff that you do. I just want to know how to cast that spell.
Fuck it, we'll try.
Yay.
I don't know if I can actually.
I also want to
Teach
let
that
you know
shit.
that tree's name is Craig, and he's very nice.
Cool.
Also, I need to go talk to the fig trees because they're being douches. So I'm going to go find the fig trees.
Cool. So are we going to the fig trees instead of the springs, or?
I mean, we can get to the spring after we go to the fig tree because we have to talk to the fig tree.
Okay.
Cool, sounds good.
Okay.
Honestly, at the beginning of this campaign, I didn't think much of Vola, but now she is like one of my favorite characters of all time. I love her so
You're
much.
so pure and good.
My
He's so
favorite.
pure.
Protect the cinnamon roll.
Oh my god. I had to mute myself for all of that.
Same. I had
I
to
was
mute myself
losing
because I was losing my shit.
dying.
I had to like close up my esophagus to keep air from traveling. I didn't laugh.
Holy fuck.
Push to talk is my best friend.
The second
Same.
highlight of this session alone.
There's so
More so than the
many.
argument.
Oh, good god.
I have another thing I need to draw.
So can I
Vola, fucking Craig.
How are
Vola
you
and Craig.
doing? I'm a
It's just like Keyleth in the tree.
Yeah, I was just
Sun
thinking
tree.
that. And the sun tree. Except I was hoping he was going a little more surfer boy with it, so it was more.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like at first. Is that you were going a little more surfer dude
Oh,
with it.
I'm sorry I disappointed you with Craig.
No, I'm not
No,
disappointed.
that was fucking
That was great. I just from your first words, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna go surfer dude with this. This is gonna be hilarious.
so
Hey,
happy.
What's up?
my name's Craig.
No, I love the
Chad.
Chad tree.
Fuck.
Bravo! Can I give the DM a point of inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we give DM
Yeah.
inspiration, please? Because that was beautiful.
DM's dead.
He's like, what is this campaign?
So, we meet at the hot springs.
I don't know why I'm bothered putting this book away.
I did a good thing.
I fucking hate you so
I'm crying.
I was crying too. Oh my god.
So, you find your way to the hot springs, a little closer to like the edge of Ciceron, towards the capital, and you all like wait for each other to show up. And Vola and Nathan are the last.
I'm just gonna be like, guys, the trees can talk.
I
Cool.
figured out some magics to where it's not just a one-way street now.
They're so nice. The tree I was talking to, his name is Craig.
Oh, that's very nice, Vola.
I gave him a scarf because it was cold and it's winter time.
It is one.
It's not like full winter, like there's not snow everywhere, but it's cold. Oh. Okay. You know what, guys? This is where we're going to end this. Thank you for joining us so much on Janusaar. We'll see you guys back in a couple weeks.